your care, and may everything that happens here today be for your glory and our good. Amen.
Here to honor America, please welcome Miss Arena Racing USA, Kristen Dennis, as she performs our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
So a rookie is going to lead the field to green, and after 250 laps here in Richmond, one driver will be $100,000 richer. We'll be back here at Richmond. How did that... It is time for a great short track Xfinity Series race. FS1 welcomes you to the ToyotaCare 250 from Richmond International Raceway. The weather is HOT, expected to be about 90 degrees here today. Time now to meet our weekly driver analyst. Joey Logano watched last week's Xfinity Series race with a special guest, this sweet little boy, 5-year-old Cameron Curtis. It's part of Logano's Foundation's new initiative to spend time with children suffering from various illnesses. So today, Joey will be watching and analyzing the race from the broadcast booth as our guest driver analyst. He's with Adam Alexander and Michael Waltrip. Joey, it's amazing what your foundation is doing to make a difference. Have fun up there today.
Oh, I appreciate that. We had so much fun last week watching from the nice Auto Trader suite and being able to, kind of give Cameron an awesome experience. And then, it's funny, he saw the car last week and he came up and he wanted to act like he was changing the tires. Just
nice.
An awesome little 5-year-old boy that had an awesome experience last week.
And the big story today, Shannon said it, it's hot. The track is slick. What should we expect?
Oh, hot and slick, exactly right. It's going to be cars slipping around a lot. You're going to have to stay hydrated inside the car. It's going to be very warm in there, but you're going to have a wide racetrack. When the track is hot, that puts up good racing, in my opinion. You're going to have cars that are running up by the wall and all the way down by the yellow line.
You were just out there practicing. I saw you all over this racetrack. Grip goes away. The challenges are going to be immense because of 3, maybe even 4 wide racing at times, all these different grooves.
All over the place. So it's a lot of fun for the racers because you can go anywhere.
$100,000 on the line. And up front, Daniel Hemrick, first career pole, with Kyle Benjamin, a 19-year-old making his series debut. They've got their work cut out for him. Green in a moment. Now we're going trackside for the command.
Race fans, it's time for the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome local Toyota owner from Haley Toyota, Devon Smith, to give the command.
Drivers, start your engines.
It is time to go short track racing in the Commonwealth of Virginia as we head to break on FS1.
Everybody knows that Brendan Gaughan has always just not liked Richmond and basically sucked here. So Brendan Gaughan left the building, and since, Mr. Tim Richmond has the right name to race at Richmond, and he won his last race here at Richmond, I figured that's it. I'm channeling my TR. I am Tim Richmond today. Let's go. Thank you, Matthew Dillner. Love you. We're going to go race like Tim Richmond here. Get us a top 5. Go get a W.
It's going to be a dogfight on the short track tonight in Richmond, Virginia. This is a tough place on young kids.
You got to be so disciplined. What an event.
They could put themselves in position for 100 grand.
Short track racing has never been more fun.
I get a little bit excited about this racetrack.
We don't know how crazy this is going to get. It's all about the Dash for Cash.
He's got one thing on his mind. That's $100,000. High temp of 93 degrees, hot afternoon in Richmond, Virginia. Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear. Everything they learn making tires for the grueling demands of NASCAR inspires what rolls into yours. Goodyear, the official tire of NASCAR. Now let's go from the driver's seat with the kid that won the $100,000 last week and is starting on the pole today, Daniel Hemrick.
Daniel, it's Michael Waltrip up in the Fox NASCAR booth. Do you copy, friend?
I got you guys. How you doing?
We're awesome, and what a great view you've got out the front of that Chevrolet. How did you get prepared to come to this racetrack? This is a tough track.
Definitely a tough racetrack, but probably one of the most fun ones I've been to, Michael. Just having a lot of fun here. These guys at RCR brought me a really fast Bouquet Bank Chevrolet, so just trying to do my part here. It's good to have the view I got out front, that's for sure.
Hey, it's Joey up here in the booth. Yeah, I know that clean air means so much, but this track's going to get really wide. Where do you think your car's going to work the best in practice?
Honestly, Joe, we kind of moved around a good bit in practice, and watching you guys in Final Cup practice, they got really wide. So it's going to be interesting. They've blown the racetrack here. There's a lot of debris down there on the bottom, so it's making the decision a little tough here about the start. But it's going to get wide. Let's have to see which way the balance goes to make that decision.
All right, well, have a good one out there, man.
I appreciate it, bud. Thank you, guys. Enjoy the show.
So we said the temperature is north of 90. I hope everyone hydrated, including our pit reporters. Let's go down to the pit lane now and hear from Chris Neville. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Adam, you know names are made here, and this weekend everybody has heard Kyle Benjamin's name. He was quickest in final practice, and he qualified second in his very first Xfinity Series race. Talking with him before the race, he said Eric Jones, his teammate, gave him some guidance. He said, don't charge the corner. Be patient during this race, and most of all on this hot day, take care of your tires. Matt Yoakum.
Chris, to win at this level is special for any driver, but to win at your NASCAR home track, that's like taking home the trophy from the Daytona 500. That's how Elliott Sadler is approaching every time he comes here to Richmond. It's his home track. He's come close to winning here, finishing second a few years back. He brought in 40 family and friends. They're here hoping that he can walk away celebrating a win at Richmond. His biggest concern, Vince Welch, is just keeping that footprint on exit, keeping that drive off for a run to victory.
Matt, the last 19 Xfinity Series race winners have come from a top 10 starting position. But if you're looking for a trend breaker today, keep an eye on the 00 of Cole Custer. He's been among the fastest in practice, but they missed it in qualifying, and he'll start 16th. That's right, 16th. But they believe they have a race car that could help the 19-year-old contend for his first ever Xfinity Series win.
And Vince, in his debut here last year, finished 6th. After qualifying rained out, he started in the back. Good things perhaps ahead for the 00 as we check out the numbers. Track temp already at 124.
That's intense, and you can see we have 2 stages, 75 laps each. The final stage will be 100 laps. Pit road speed's 40. About 110 laps on the fuel. To the rear of the field, Smithley, Yaley, Hill, and Gase.
Long way to go for them. 75 laps in our opening stage. Pacing the field here at Richmond, the 2017 Toyota Camry XSE. Front row, Daniel Hemrick. He is a rookie. Chooses the inside lane as the pole sitter. To his right, 19-year-old Kyle Benjamin making his first career start today. Youth is served at Richmond. We're underway in the Commonwealth.
What a great start to 21 had, but he's got to check that bottom from Daniel Suarez there. He's going to try to send it in there, and look at him go to the top already.
Whoa, they're already 3 wide off turn 2, and it's a couple of cars together. Brennan Poole got into the left rear of Benjamin.
Anxious times for the kid making his career debut. Hemrick jumps out front, Suarez behind him, and a gaggle off of turn 4. What a mess.
And right now they're saying, welcome to the big leagues. That is a tough spot to be in for your first lap in Xfinity race, to be 3 wide in the middle.
And that's why I talked in the pre-race show. I said they're going to be 3, maybe even 4 wide. I know a bunch of fans were thinking, come on, Mike, they're not going to be 3 or 4 wide. Already on lap 1, 3 wide, looking to go 4.
keep in mind, top of your screen in the Fox box, the guys highlighted in red, the ones currently eligible to transfer to the final stage, be Dash for Cash eligible. We'll take the top 2 from stage 1 and the top 2 not already eligible in stage 2, and we'll run for $100,000 later today.
I thought one of the crazy things that Michael showed me before the race, the top 10 average age, the top 10 starters of this race, their average age was 24.7. Holy moly.
How's that make our 11th place starter, Elliott Sadler, feel? He's 41 today. His birthday's tomorrow. He'll be 42 years old. He's got to beat a bunch of kids to win this race.
Well, I mean, Joey, you're 26 and you feel old with this group on track.
I would hurt the average today.
Check out how close you race here at Richmond. Justin Allgaier right next to Austin Dillon as they race down the back straightaway. And you see a little contact there. When you put that car right next to right next to your competitor, it aerodynamically slows that outside car down some.
Oh, for sure, and especially when you do that coming outside or out of the corner, when you get that close to someone's left rear, it's making that car loose too. It's pushing all that air into left rear.
Look at that contact between Poole and Benjamin.
That's a little bit more than air.
The bumpers are more effective than the air, right?
A lot more effective, yes.
Darrell Wallace Jr. He started back in the 19th position. Contact for he and the 28 of Dakota Armstrong at the start. And you know, on starts and restarts, you got to go get it because track position key, it's tough to get around people here.
Gotta be aggressive.
Gets Dillon.
You got to be aggressive. If you're not aggressive, you're the one that gets pushed around. So you got to go right off the bat, but you got to take care of your car. We talked about before the race how you have to take care of your tires, take care of your brakes, take care of your cars. That's a big deal because there's a lot of long runs here. And if you push too hard on the front side, you're going to pay that penalty on the long run.
And that's why I think for the first 10, 12 laps, Adam, you'll see guys really try to, the front runners especially, hug that bottom because you're just trying to take care of those tires. Remember, these tires don't wear out. They just get hot and they lose grip. And when that starts to happen, that's when we're going to see the front runners even running up high. But right now, Tim Richmond, a.k.a. Brendan Gaughan, he renamed himself this weekend. He said he didn't run very well here at Richmond, and Tim Richmond always did. He took that nickname, and he's running up top, high, wide, and handsome, just like I saw Tim Richmond do here back in the day.
No surprise to see Brendan Gaughan running high. That's for sure. He'll run the top side in a heartbeat, and I think that's going to play, especially early in this race. As his tires start to wear out a little bit, that top side of the track's still fairly green after cup practice. I think there's going to be some speed up there for a little bit, and I think eventually it'll migrate back to the bottom by the end of the race.
This battle from 15th on back, that green and black number 11, Blake Cook, who was top 10 last week at Bristol. Ryan Reed in the red and white 16 won at Daytona earlier this year. And the aforementioned Brendan Gaughan in that black and yellow 62. Meanwhile, back in the top 10, Kyle Benjamin started on the front row. The rookie is 8th.
We're all good here. Just like practice now, in rhythm, get your marks nice and smooth. Hit your marks, get your wrap going past center, straight up. Nice and smooth, just like practice, get your switches right.
That's just good advice to the kid making his first Xfinity start. He's got to calm down. That start couldn't have really gone any worse for him, I don't think. Nearly got spun out off turn 2. That could get you anxious.
And you know what? You're going to get worked up in these races. It's his first time. I can imagine the nerves that he had starting on the front row with everyone lined up right behind him. You know what's going to happen, but he's got Tony Hirschman up there with a ton of experience with Kyle that knows how to keep a driver calm. And obviously now he's starting to work on the 22 right now. And you can tell he's got a very fast car, but he has a lot of things he has to learn, and he'll take throughout this whole race to really learn a lot and try to position himself at the end of this thing to win.
On board here with Ryan Blaney, who's right now scored in the 7th position. And if you want to watch he and Darrell Wallace Jr. today, go to Fox Sports Go. We got onboard telemetry, the onboard cameras here, and isolated stats on those two drivers. And Blaney right now 7th. How do they feel about their program, Vince?
Well, if Kyle Benjamin's going to be watching a driver, the guy right in front of him is a pretty good one to keep an eye on, and that's Ryan Blaney. Although Blaney says right now that 22 car is really loose in. Blaney's been 2nd. That's runner-up all 3 of his starts this season. Looking to get 1 position better at the end of the day.
And when you're loose in and you got a car behind you, that doesn't make life any more fun, that's for sure. That gets you even looser. That air comes off the rear spoiler and the car gets freer in. And you can see how Blaney's trying to run up the racetrack and turn down and get a run off, trying to find speed anywhere he can around this track.
Austin Dillon able to get around Brennan Poole. That's 4 positions. So is this. Justin Allgaier with an early rally inside of Daniel Suarez for the runner-up position. That's Hemrick, the race leader, out in front of him.
And we raced here a year ago. Adam, that 7 car of Allgaier, he was solid. Ran up front all day long, got in a wreck late, but he had a chance to win this race.
And this place a little bit like Phoenix, right? Remember how good he was there? Led 85 laps, got the win, won the Dash for Cash. We're 15 laps in at Richmond. It's Daniel Hemrick leading the field.
Well, Richmond's probably one of the slickest places we go to. I mean, it's really flat, no real bumps or anything, but it feels like you're on ice out there.
It's one of the tracks I wake up just excited to drive. It's so much fun.
Probably one of the more technical tracks that we come to besides a road course.
And even this time with the walls painted like back in the guardrail days is very, very cool. So both ends of the track are completely different, but they're both extremely fun.
Some would say the old days. Some say back in the guardrail days, huh? When it was red and white here, and no safer barrier then, right, Michael?
I used to race here in the guardrail days. I hit those guardrails. I know exactly what he's talking about.
All right, the battle for the lead heating up. Justin Allgaier, we said earlier, looked good, and he is stalking the 21 of Daniel Hemrick for the lead. Meanwhile, 22 of Ryan Blaney trying to get in the top 5.
Well, Blaney's taking a different avenue. He's going down to about Virginia Beach and taking a left. Watch this.
Look how high he goes here.
Watch this, and he's making it work. He drove around Kyle Benjamin, now Brennan Poole. Now, will there be a price to pay for running that line, Joey? Will that wear his tires out?
Yeah, for sure. It definitely, the track doesn't have as much rubber up there, and it's more abrasive, and it'll wear the tires out more. But he's able to find speed up there right now, so we'll wait and see what happens for him.
7, the car that's impressed you guys the most so far. Here he is trying to get Hemrick once again.
Yeah, I like Justin Allgaier and what I'm seeing from that car, but I think Austin Dillon is the guy that I'm going to keep my eye on. He's made some nice moves early. His last time by, he was the fastest car on the track, so look for Dillon to join this battle for the lead.
And here you just see Justin going to the top, trying to roll a little bit of momentum. If you can just get to the outside of him, he'll be in really good shape for 1 and 2. And it looks like he's giving him a little bit of room, opening the door for him into the corner.
And you see that black and red car back there. That's Austin Dillon approaching these guys as they battle side by side for the lead.
And these two, Hemrick and Allgaier.
Still there. Store.
The ones that are currently eligible for
Still going to be down there.
the Dash for Cash as Allgaier moves to the outside, trying to bring Austin Dillon with him, new race leader at Richmond. It's the 7 of Allgaier. But here's the good news for Hemrick. While he lost the lead, you go behind him, you got to go all the way back to 7th before you see another series regular. So he's still very secure in that final transfer spot for the Dash for Cash.
You see teammates racing here. He made that pass a lot easier for Austin down there on the bottom. But, you know, this is one of those racetracks that you're going to see the comers and goers. You're going to see someone fast on the short run, and they're going to fall off on the long run. And a lot of that is to do with your car, but a lot of it is also to do with the driver. You know, you push really hard, you're going to wear the tires out. And when you get a run like we have now, 30 laps into it, you're going to have cars that start kind of switch back and forth.
That's Brennan Poole in a 48. He and Ty Dillon battling for 8th. And Dillon's teammate, 62 of Brendan Gaughan, had problems a moment ago.
Oh, got a little bump from behind, Casey Mears. And then when he went by, it tore up his left front fender. Check this out. There's the bump, and now watch the contact on the left front. Bam!
Oh, he hit hard. That car is not going to be in good shape at all.
He was 17th when they made contact. 20th right now is where Brendan Gaughan is in the running order. Coming up on halfway in stage 1, here's Brendan Gaughan.
That's the hit, real tight centers, and then still the real loose off. A little looser in, but real tight center with loose off now. Body's moved.
Okay, Matt, so maybe the name change not working out so good for Brendan Gaughan, 20th right now.
He may need to rethink that and come back in the fall with somebody else's name, because he certainly is struggling right now. You heard him talk about the balance of the car early on, just simply saying no rear grip whatsoever. And Joey Logano talked about that. As you see the 62 really move up the racetrack, that's going to be one of the big words we're going to hear all day, drive off. And right now, he doesn't have it.
And I'm not sure it was necessary for him to get hit in the left rear quarter so early in the race like that, because that put him in a very bad spot. And obviously, they're going to be 3 wide off the corner. That looked tight.
You know, and with that damage to his left front, that's going to take the grip away from the front tire. So just trouble all around for the 62 car.
Yeah, and even that front area is so sensitive, not only to the front tires working, but even the back of the car. It affects the air, how it goes over the whole car.
Unscheduled pit stop for the 4 of Ross Chastain. You saw him coming down the pits. The 18 of Daniel Suarez is 4th, but Kyle Larson making a move to the inside. And Larry, we're closing on, as I said, the halfway point in stage 1. What's the thought process from the pit box here?
Well, I just have to go back and iterate what I said in our pre-race show, Adam. Yeah, if the caution came right now, you obviously would want to come and get 4 fresh tires. But there's over 200 laps to go, and there's only 3 sets of tires laying down in those pits. Knowing that you want to set for the end of stage 1 at lap 75 and the end of stage 2 at lap 150. So I just keep wanting to iterate that this is going to be a chess match depending on when those cautions fly.
Stage racing has put a lot of pressure on the crew chiefs. It's created a lot of opportunities as well. 34 laps in to stage number 1. Justin Allgaier, Austin Dillon, Daniel Hemrick, Kyle Larson, Daniel Suarez, your top 5. We're live on FS1. It's good to have you here.
Welcome back to Richmond, and we have our third different leader in this race. As while we were away, Austin Dillon took the lead. Larry Mack, let's get a look at today's Liberty Mutual Worry Less strategy.
Well, the theme will continue. You've heard Joey Logano talk about it. You've heard Michael Waltrip talk about it. Take care of those tires. No matter where you're running right now, especially if you're well inside the lead lap cars, just be patient. I'll keep you posted on how we're stacked up, and then we'll tell you when it's time to maybe toward the end of this stage one.
Promise you'll keep us posted?
Absolutely.
All right, Adam, he promised.
We'll hold him to that, Shannon. 32 laps to go here in stage number 1. Man out front is Austin Dillon. He's in front of Justin Allgaier. Here's how that change for the lead transpired.
Well, he just searched him down. We talked about earlier who we were watching. Austin Dillon's got some really fast lap times. He's kept his car predominantly on the bottom, Joey. Probably taking good care of those tires like Larry McCriddle was talking.
Yep. This is when it starts to turn around and you start to get that reward. But on the opposite end of it, you see the 22 in the other box running really, really, really high. He's just making speed up there and passing cars. But I'm also watching that 3 of Ty Dillon, who's also making speed with the 22 right now.
Kyle Larson quietly working his way to the front as well, but there comes Blaney outside of him. Good battle for drivers that you'll see Saturday and Sunday this weekend in Richmond.
And this is where it's an advantage to run the Xfinity race. When the track gets really wide like this, it wasn't that wide in practice. You don't get the opportunity to go up there. So the drivers that are running the Xfinity race right now are going to have an advantage for the first 30, 40 laps of the Cup race tomorrow by being able to go up there and knowing what to do inside the car to make speed up there.
But you know, if you start near the back, you got to go all over the place, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you reminding him because he goes to the back tomorrow?
I think I'm going to have to. We're not sure. We're not 100% sure yet, but I got a text from Todd, and it wasn't a good one.
But if you do wind up in the back, you've got to really like what you're seeing here today with all the multiple grooves. You can find a way around people.
There is that, and that's the great thing about Richmond is you can move around. You can find places to get air on the car, to make speed, to pass cars. That opportunity is there for sure when it comes to Richmond.
I'm looking at the battle from 4th on back. You got Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, Ty Dillon. And then behind them, the 20 of Kyle Benjamin. Rough start, but Chris, he's not going away.
Yeah, Adam, things have really stabilized for Kyle Benjamin after that first lap. And talking with his crew chief, Chris Gabehart, he said, I love working with these young kids. That first year I worked with Eric Jones, but the one thing is you can't take for granted all the easy stuff, everything that we know. You got to explain it all, how to get in and out of the garage, why we pick certain pit stalls, and then when it comes to the race, turning on different switches and fans throughout the race and making sure to give feedback. Right now, Kyle Benjamin saying, we don't have a lot of grip, but the team's saying, don't worry, your pace is good.
Nothing's really changed, guys. On the first lap, we were 3 wide. We were just there 3 wide again for that 4th position. So these guys are certainly finding this place racy today.
Nice and wide racetrack. And you can tell the 3 is a lot faster than both the 42 and the 22. And he's just trying to find a hole to go anywhere, and he's trying to work through this lap traffic as well. This is where patience pay off, but sometimes not having patience might actually be good to just get him through this situation and keep moving forward because he wants those stage points.
Well, and that shot right there, an example of the different racing grooves here. And surprisingly right now, Kyle Larson running down low, Vince. He's normally the one up by the wall.
Yeah, just doesn't like the balance in that 42 car right now. Of course, won at California earlier this season, led the most laps last week at Bristol. And even in the Cup races, he's among the favorites, it seems, every single week. So you know that's going to be the case in the Xfinity Series as well. But right now, just doesn't quite have the car to take him to the front. Looking forward to an adjustment at this first stop.
Both Gibbs cars inside the top 10. We talk about Kyle Larson, who finds himself right now in the 4th spot. Brennan Poole back in 9th, and in between running 6th, now 5th. Ty Dillon, Matt.
2nd a year ago, Adam, and you can see earlier he was up near the top. Now he's down the bottom, now threading the middle. He's certainly trying to move around, trying to find a better line. His 3 car, 2 free on entry, and just no drive off, really free on exit.
How racy is this place right now?
Yeah, those patients are going away. The ones that we talked about that he had, he put the bumper to the 22, and then he tried to slide underneath all of them, go 3 wide, and then he got pinned up off of 2. He's got a fast race car, and he's got nowhere to go with it, so he's obviously getting very frustrated, but that's part of Richmond.
All right, now this is a couple of laps ago. Ryan Blaney circled there, and we'll see what happens as they work their way into the corner.
Whoa, there's that contact you talked. There's those patients running out like you talked about, and sideways goes Blaney. Look at that big run it gave Dylan down to the bottom.
But this is where it gets really interesting. If we keep this replay going, he thinks he's in a good spot, and then right here, it's all going to funnel and go away. Oh, that was close.
Here's what I love is right behind him, 19-year-old Kyle Benjamin, who said, wait, is this what racing at this level is all about?
You guys are crazy.
Look at this. It's a good thing Blaney let off the gas because that hole closed.
Yeah, they were all going to crash. That was going to be flat tires, fender rubs, cars crashing everywhere into that guardrail.
21 laps to go, stage 1, and there are only 21 cars on the lead lap. Austin Dillon setting quite a pace. Last guy on the lead lap is his teammate Brendan Gaughan, who actually just went 1 lap down. Your top 5 as we close on the end of stage 1. Austin Dillon, Justin Allgaier, Daniel Hemrick, Ty Dillon, and Kyle Larson. Tops in dash for cash, Allgaier and Hemrick. Closing on 10 laps to go in the opening stage for the NASCAR XFINITY Series. We're live in Richmond, Virginia. Austin Dillon, Justin Allgaier, Daniel Hemrick, Ty Dillon, Kyle Larson, the top 5. Allgaier and Hemrick right now in position to move on and run for the $100,000 in the dash for cash later. And that battle we just saw on track is a big one because those are the drivers that could be fighting to stay on the lead lap. 17th right now is Ryan Reed, final driver on the lead lap, and right in front of him, this group you see here.
And that's where the stages actually don't only help the drivers that are in the top 10 that are going to get the stage points, but also the drivers that are trying to stay on the lead lap, knowing there's a caution coming, that they can come back and work on their car and keep them on the lead lap. Because if this goes much longer, these guys are going to be down a lap, and it's going to be hard for them to recover to get any points for the stages or get a solid finish at the end of the day.
Yeah, Dillon just drove around Brandon Brown in the 90 car. He drove from 26 up inside the top 20. Dylan Lupton now a lap down. Next on the list is Ryan Reed. But you're right, Adam, that battle to stay ahead of our leader is intense right now.
I think back to last week, though, at Bristol, Kyle Larson, amazing in stage 1. At the end of that opening stage, we only had 8 drivers on the lead lap. In fact, Daniel Hemrick got the free pass running 9th, came back and won the Dash for Cash. And we've talked a lot about him, but Kyle Benjamin really starting to show why he was ready for this level of competition.
He is going fast for sure, and he's gaining all this experience as he keeps going. Now I'm sure he's settled into the car. He's understanding where he can and can't go with his car. He's racing against one of the best there in Kyle Larson. He's obviously just taking notes from all that, but he's got such a fast car, so he's just got to get through this first round, get another restart. That's where inexperience maybe shows the most, is on these restarts. But he's going to figure it out pretty quick because he's got a quick car for sure.
And I think the reason why it pays, you lose so much, is because you can't believe how aggressive you guys are. I mean, 3, even 4 wide at times. It's just crazy on these restarts.
Ty Dillon started 8th today. He is 4th, and watching those around him.
Out of curiosity, what's the 42 saying? How come he's running bottom? Too loose? I haven't been scanning him. I'm not sure. It's kind of strange. Yeah, see if someone can scan him, because I'd like to know what his deal is, you know, because we might have to move our lane. It's weird he's on the bottom. Yeah, we'll try and get some info on him.
You drivers sure are curious behind the wheel, you know?
Well, when you're used to one guy right in the wall, and then you see him on the bottom, you go, what am I missing? what don't I know right now?
Well, what we know for sure is that's a very talented driver in the 42 car, and there is definitely a method to his madness. We saw him run the bottom of the track out west and have success in California, and now he's maybe just trying to learn for tomorrow, maybe experimenting with that lower lane, knowing that he can go up top and be fast if he has to, but trying to make the bottom work.
I think right now he's trying anything. You can see the car, look at him sliding all over the place right now. He's just trying anything to try to find some kind of grip in his car, because, man, you get 70 laps into a run, they're not fun to drive anymore. You're hee-hawing all over the place.
Does stage racing allow you to go out and search a little more than what you used to, knowing that a caution's going to come and you got a chance to come down pit road?
It helps a little bit, and it's nice to know at this point, you know, when you're coming down just a few laps to go to the end of the stage, you can hustle this thing, run it hard to try to get to the end of it.
Your teammate, 7th right now, Blaney, looking for his first win of the year.
Well, he got Ryan Blaney going down into 1. Yeah, his hands seem pretty smooth going into the corner. You can see there's a little bit of turn back. Anytime you turn back, that's when that car is loose. But this is where it's always hard, is off of turn 2, is trying to lay down that throttle. But Blaney's a smooth driver, so sometimes it's hard to see exactly what he's doing. But you can tell he's fighting it. You know, he's got some wheel on it showing it's tight. Maybe at the 2/3 part of the corner, and then he's just trying to lay it back down.
And when you exit turn 2, that turn is so much sharper than turn 4. It presents a different challenge. Ooh. You can see loose in there.
And that's when you got the 18 right behind him taking that air off. And, oh, he's hanging on, yeah. So he wants the stage to end pretty quick.
Did you hear that engine rev up as those tires spun off the corner?
I heard you react.
and the crazy thing about this, so you say turn 2 is a lot sharper. It is, but you're also to get the wheel straight. And when you get that wheel straight, your car gains a lot of drive with the rear tires. When you come off of turn 4, you have this big radius, and it's hard to get it to.
How about if you had a car that running 84 miles an hour in at home, you could gas it and spin the tires down the straightaway? That's a hot rod right there.
It is. Imagine doing that down the highway.
Elliott Sadler able to get around Ryan Blaney. That's big as far as picking up some points at the end of stage 1, and this is big as well. 19 left of your screen. Last car on the lead lap. Austin Dillon trying to put him a lap down. And there you saw Ryan Blaney right of your screen, kissing the wall down the back straightaway.
Just hits it fine. That's good.
Last lap, stage 1. Can the 19 of Matt Tifft stay on the lead lap? Good battle for position here. Final spot inside the top 10 for Poole and William Byron. Here we come, back to the green and white checkered flag. Austin Dillon goes high. Matt Tifft in the blue 19 stays low. He will remain on the lead lap, and your stage 1 winner is Austin Dillon. Second place goes to Justin Allgaier. Daniel Hemrick will be 3rd. Those two qualify for the Dash for Cash in our final stage. Rounding out the top 5, Ty Dillon and the young kid, Kyle Benjamin, who fell to 8th at the start, came back to be inside the top 5. Kyle Larson, Daniel Suarez, Elliott Sadler, Ryan Blaney, and William Byron, your top 10 in stage 1. Austin Dillon has one short track win in his Xfinity Series career. Came at Bristol last August. Off to a great start today here in Richmond, a couple of days after his 27th birthday. Stage 1 complete here at Richmond. Ryan Blaney inside the top 10 at the end of Stage 1. Now our Ford track facts. Roush Fenway Racing, 9 wins here. That's the most all-time. Brad Keselowski getting the sweep for Team Penske in 2013. 3 times the 22 car has been to victory lane for the captain. All of them with BK behind the wheel. So Stage 1 is complete. You guys have gotten an education here from what we've seen on track. What do we expect? 4 tires, right?
I better put 4 tires on. Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer after you run, 75 laps like that. You're putting 4 tires on. You're going to try to make the adjustments you can right now.
And how do you adjust, Joey? We've seen guys tight in the center, loose off. What kind of call do you make from the driver's seat to your crew chief about the adjustments that'll make you better when you're doing both?
Well, that's tough because this track, it's just as important to have good turn as it does to have drive off the corner.
Ryan Reed, first car 1 lap down, gets the free pass. Here they come to pit road, Chris.
Yeah, Kyle Benjamin going to get his first swing at an Xfinity Series pit stop. He said his biggest worry was speeding in pit lane. He said it's such a big challenge to try and keep it right at the limit without going over. Overall, happy with his race car. He said it's a little bit tight, but he's got the best drive off. No changes, Matt.
Huge gap between the 7 and the leader when they were coming down pit road. Allgaier was saying simply as the pace slowed down, more and more grip went away, air pressure and track bar to try to tighten up his exit. Meanwhile, the 3 of Ty Dillon, we documented just how free he was. He was just trying to hold on, so edgy near the end. Track bar adjustment, Vince.
Yeah, a little slower stop on that 21 of Daniel Hemrick. They're just looking to tighten him up, give him a little grip. Also, the 2 of Austin Dillon in for 4 tires and a little air pressure adjustment to get a little better takeoff.
Biggest gainer, in fact, the only gainer when you look at the top 5, Kyle Larson. A little quicker than the 20 of Kyle Benjamin, who lost 1 in that exchange, and Blake Cook. +2 inside the top 10 as we come off pit road.
Let's talk to the money man. Justin Allgaier grabbed the win out in Phoenix and got a $100,000 bonus. Justin Allgaier, it looks like you're picking up where you left off in Phoenix. You got a fast Chevy. You got something for him for this $100,000 bonus?
Well, I sure hope so. Obviously what Xfinity and Comcast do for our sport, can't thank them enough. To have this opportunity to run for $100,000, this Xfinity Series Dash for Cash is cool, but we got a really fast brake press agriculture Chevy, really good at the start of that run, and came up a little bit at the end, but, I think I can manage the beginning a little bit better here. Hopefully have a better shot at the end of this run.
Well, you're fun to watch. We're going to hang in here and check you out for this next stage.
10-4, man. We appreciate it. Hopefully everybody home's getting a good show. We're trying to, this place is hot and slick. We're trying to give everything we got. They're not fun to drive today, but it's been fun racing around everybody and just battling it out.
That's the thing. Nobody's car is driving good.
This is our 3rd Dash for Cash race in 2017. We said Justin won at Phoenix. Hemrick won last week at Bristol. Those are the 2 eligible later today, trying to take home the big check. This has been a really good track for junior motorsports last few years. Kevin Harvick, 2014. Elliott Sadler did it Chase Elliott did it a couple of years ago. And last year, the boss man dominating spring of 16. NASCAR's most popular driver finding his way to victory lane. Carrying the banner today is Justin Allgaier. He restarts on the front row behind our pace car, the 2017 Toyota Camry XSE.
Well, he better get that Camry on out of the way, Adam, because it's getting ready to get exciting when we hit that Geico restart zone, because these guys know how important these first couple of laps on these restarts are.
And it's so inviting to go 3 wide on the bottom with this curved front straightaway. Look for cars to do that into the corner.
Race leader, Austin Dillon in the Geico restart zone, taking the outside lane.
All right, we'll rethink that one, right?
That was pretty calm.
We sold the heck out of that. And Justin Allgaier said, I got this, boys, and took the lead.
See Daniel Hemrick back behind them, settled into third. Ty Dillon, Kyle Larson there as well.
And this is where we saw Justin Allgaier very fast on the short run. He was driving himself all the way to lead, and it took a while for Austin Dillon to come back and take the lead. So I wonder what their adjustments were for the pit stops for that.
Let's listen in on Austin Dillon, who's second right now.
Okay, but now what are you thinking about, like, for restarts here? What do you think? Well, we're really fast on the bottom, but the only deal is if he pinches you down, you know, in the middle of 1 and 2, you can't get the exit. So should restart on the top right here at the beginning? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. That'll be fine. That'll give you a good read for what you need, you know?
We got a good read. We don't need to do that again, right?
Now what's your thought process?
You know what not to do. you know, this place is, and it's tough. To take the top or the bottom, it's kind of 50-50 on who ends up taking the lead. It's all about hooking those rear tires up. You know, these things, they do have a lot of horsepower. They don't have much grip, and trying to get through the gearbox is the toughest part, to try to position yourself for turn 1.
You know, Joe, you made a great point. What will that 7 car do on the long run? We talked about his dominating win he had in Phoenix. Remember, Adam, early in the race, that car would fade. He led early, got passed late as the car went away. They made great adjustments all day long and got better and better. Could watch for that today. Maybe the pit road tire pressure adjustments and wedge make him better for the longer haul.
And here you see Ty Dillon working the outside of Larson. I saw Ty Dillon. I thought he was the only other car that had equal speed to his brother Austin. So we might see a little brotherly love or not at the end of this thing.
It could turn into a brotherly shove. I've seen those before too.
Happen, yes.
Matt mentioned it earlier. Ty Dillon second here a year ago. At that time, he was a series regular. He won $100,000, and Michael, you said it during qualifying. We thought in that race when we went to turn 3, Dillon may go after Dale Jr., try and take the win away.
You know, you talked about a dominating performance by Dale Jr. in the win. That's what NASCAR is all about. Yeah, he dominated. He led a lot of laps, but he about got knocked out of the way when they got to turn 3 and 4 coming to the checkered. That's how close competition here in the Xfinity Series is.
That's close.
William Byron up in the top 10. Haven't said his name a lot today. Came in leading the rookie standings.
Outside, 18 only, tight.
Only 2 finishes outside the top 10 this year, Joey.
When you're underneath somebody like that off the corner, you get position, you've kind of got just barely underneath him, but you don't have any room off the corner to be able to lay the throttle back down. So it's hard for him to stay next to him. And you see he gets a good drive off the corner now. And this is where he's going to get loose into 3 a little bit. But it looks like Soares maybe gave him a little bit of room there to let him go.
Clear.
Myron's starting to move up just a little bit. 9th right now behind Brennan Poole. And that's a big position because right now that would be the final transfer spot into our Dash for Cash. The other guy holding one down here in stage number 2. The young kid, Kyle Benjamin. Be nice to make your series debut and win $100,000, right?
But I like this 9 car of William Byron. He's able to get around Suarez there. You can see Blake Cook in the 11 battling with the 1 of Elliott Sadler. Elliott's dropped a couple of spots since our restart. See if he can rebound. But it didn't seem like Byron took off really good on the initial start of the race, but he hung in there. And now he's gotten a good start in this stage. That could mean that he'll go up toward the top 5 before it's over.
I was talking to the crew earlier today. The one thing they all say about him, how good he is with his feedback. And when you can articulate what you need in the race car, it makes it a lot easier on your crew chief.
Oh, and that's a tough part. You know, I love NASCAR racing because it is a perfect blend of old school and new school, right? We have a lot of engineers. We were able to engineer these cars and have all these simulation tools. But when you get to the racetrack, you don't have any telemetry on the car for the most part. So it's all about that old school conversation with your crew chief that you have to be able to talk back and forth and try to put what you're feeling into words, into an adjustment to make your car better.
And then he has to understand what you meant and what your tone of voice is, how much of an adjustment the crew chief actually makes.
And that's where that chemistry means so much. When you can have a great driver-crew chief relationship where you guys get each other and understand what it takes at each track is important.
Elliott Sadler knocking on the door of the top 10. He's 11. Justin Allgaier making his 13th start here. Led one lap coming in. He's got 23 out front today.
There's definitely a fine line between doing a little bump to get by somebody and just somebody just beating your back bumper off for a couple laps.
Trying to manage, bumping to pass somebody or bumping to kind of run away and kind of almost wreck them. It's pretty tough to do.
There's a really fine line there, and it's you just got to live on that edge. Now, if you just have a guy come through in the middle of the race or beginning of the race and just move you straight away, that's where you kind of get issues come up.
If you're going to be ready to bump somebody, you better finish the pass.
I hear that sound package here. It takes me back to the Cup race last spring when Carl Edwards got his teammate Kyle Busch coming off of turn 4. If you're going to do it coming to the checkers, they can't pay you back, right? not till next week.
Maybe next week.
All right, here's the Dash for Cash story today. Justin Allgaier, Daniel Hemrick having great afternoons. They have advanced in position to join them in our final stage. Kyle Benjamin making his series debut as 6th. William Byron, rookie out of Charlotte, up to 8th and having a good stage 2. 32 of 75 complete in our second stage. And just as we talk about Byron, here comes Daniel Suarez in the 18. How about that rookie in the 9, Chris?
Yeah, feeling a little bit stronger in this stage. That first stage, he said the back end of the car just way too loose on entry, so they made a lot of adjustments in that last stop. And boys, since Dale Jr. announced his retirement, lots of different names speculated on the 88. And William Byron, one of those names on the list. I asked him today what that's like, and he said You know what? It would be a dream, but I've got to be realistic. Last year I was in trucks. This year I'm just a rookie in the Xfinity Series. I just got to focus on this program. If I'm successful here, my next step, it will just come on its own.
Chris, I brought his name up on NASCAR Race Hub the other day, and I thought Larry McReynolds was going to punch me. He said he's not ready yet. Let him get some experience in the Xfinity Series. We'll see how it plays out.
I mean, there's battles all over this racetrack, Adam, for the lead for a top 5 spot, but I'm watching this one between the 98 of Casey Mears. He's currently in the lucky dog position, the free pass car, but right behind him in that 90 car, Brandon Brown. He's doing an amazing job in this car, getting all of it out of it, all it has to give. He was up beside Mears just a little lap ago, got sideways, but look, he's there again.
That's a racing for the lucky dog, maybe the most intense racing all the time that we never really watch as much as I think we should, because there's so much on the line. Their whole race is on the line. If they can get past one another and get that caution, it changes the whole flow of your race.
And I think Casey Mears is going to find out here in a second how important it is to Brandon to get that spot. Looked like he's thinking about putting the bumper to him, but that's, you know, that's what you like to see, Joey. You know how it is trying to discover young talent. You watch for guys to overachieve, to exceed where they've run in the past, and that's exactly what Brandon's doing.
Yeah, well, you said that a minute ago. I said, Brandon who?
That's right.
But that is awesome, because think about it. He cannot be patient right now trying to pass Casey Mears. He has to hustle now and get it, because you don't know when that caution is going to come out. It could come out right now, or it could come out in 20 laps from now. So he has to get that spot and hopefully get that lucky dog.
How quiet has Elliott Sadler been this weekend? Saw him on track just a second ago, trying to get in the top 10, racing Brennan Poole. And just behind him, got Darrell Wallace Jr., Michael Annett going at it for 14th. What about Elliott Sadler? He's a Virginia kid too, Matt.
That first stage was not the best for the one of Elliott Sadler. He basically said at one point halfway through it, we are just junk right here, just way too tight. He could not roll the center, make some significant adjustments on that stop to try to improve. Now he's just trying to settle in, move around a little bit to see if it'll improve the handling, but save those tires, Chris.
And Matt, just in front of him in the 48, Brennan Poole having a nice run today, but consistently telling the team the car just a little bit too tight in the center. So his spotter has told him it looks like other drivers are arcing the entry of the corner a little bit more. Give that a try and see if that frees up the car a bit.
This has been a really good track for Brennan Poole. Dash for Cash eligible last year before being involved in a late race accident. Started deep in the field, rallied for a top 10 here in September. So he knows what success is all about at Richmond.
Yeah, and I virtually guaranteed a top 10 finishing position for Elliott Sadler. There's the yellow.
Back her down there.
That's the 28 of Dakota Armstrong. Second caution of the day. First caused by an incident on track. Our other came at the end of stage 1.
You talked about
that's the caution for Casey Mears right there.
All right, we're right at halfway of stage 2. You got 2 sets of tires left. Crew chief, what are we doing here?
Yeah, Adam, I just don't know how you could come right here, because we have 29 laps on your tires. Yes, if it's tomorrow's race, Joey Logano's coming to pit road and get 4 fresh tires in that Cup car. But we still have 134 laps to go. It's still a little bit of a ways until the end of stage 2. I just don't know how you could come right now unless you just really want to gamble.
Now, Larry, every once in a while, I try to breathe a little drama into the broadcast. You could help me out just a little bit, you know?
The only way you would take tires here right now, knowing that you want to get them at the end of stage 2, you're going to bank on the fact that we're going to run those final 100 laps caution-free.
See what happened to the 28 of Dakota Armstrong here.
I don't want to go to the bank on that.
Woo. He looked like he just got loose in.
And that's a great job keeping out of that outside wall. But that tells you right there, that's a perfect picture. Perfect picture of what loose end looks like, huh, Joey?
Yeah, and especially, I think he said he didn't have any brakes, which it looks like he's got some. But once they start to go away here, it's tough. And you're pumping them up, trying to get in the corner. And you don't know the way the bias bars are on these things, that you might get the front before the back or the rear before you get the front brake. And it sets the car loose right off the bat. And then it gets hard to catch it. But, hey, you know what? The car's fine. Didn't hit nothing. Probably needed the caution anyway. Go fix your stuff.
You know who this caution is big for? We just saw it. The battle for the free pass goes to the 98 of Casey Mears, who was in front of Brandon Brown when that yellow flag went in the air.
And now Brown will have to go to battle against Spencer Gallagher, J.J. Yaley, a bunch of other guys to try to get the chance to have the free pass next time by.
Now, there might be somebody that takes a gamble here to try to get a big stage win that maybe not have the shot to win in this thing, but this will be interesting to see what they do.
Pit road is open. Top 5 drive by, top 6, all the top 10 going to bypass the pit lane and stay out just as Larry McReynolds suspected. 42 of 75 complete in our second stage. It's Allgaier, Austin Dillon, Kyle Larson, Ty Dillon, Daniel Hemrick, your top 5. Hot Saturday afternoon in Richmond, Virginia. NASCAR Xfinity Series teams racing here for the 67th time and for the second straight week. We are short track racing. Last week in East Tennessee. Today we are in the Commonwealth, and Justin Allgaier, who is already advanced to be a part of the Dash for Cash in our final stage, he's out front. He led laps one other time this year. It was at Phoenix when he went on to win the race and $100,000. And since he's out front today, does that make him right now the favorite for his second win in a row? I said earlier, Junior Motorsports has been good here recently, Michael.
I like the improvements they've made to that car. I think it's really strong right now. But the cars are going to change, Joey. We know as these tires heat up and then cool off, it has a tendency to change the handling of the car a bit.
I tell you, I'm a restart guy. I love restarts. And when you restart on old tires at Richmond, oh no, man, you're not going to be able to hook those things up at all. You're going to be spinning them like crazy. I think this restart, I know last time we thought that restart was going to be crazy. I'm pretty sure this one's going to be more nuts because someone's going to spin them pretty bad. They're going to get stacked up as you get back to the start-finish line because you can't get out of line until you get to the start-finish line. So it's going to get stacked up pretty big, I think.
Let's go back to that last restart. Austin Dillon was the race leader at the end of stage one, said, I'm going to take the outside lane, and Allgaier jumped in front of him in the inside. What do you do if you're Allgaier here? He hasn't shown his hand yet as we're a couple of laps away from going green.
I'm going to go with what worked, right? Just veer over to the left.
That's what I thought, but I just wanted to confirm. All right, and a good day for Kyle Benjamin. He's going to restart sixth here.
Let me ask you something. You having fun? Having fun. It's definitely a good time. I hear you. You ain't too hot there, are you? It's a little toasty. That's all right. You're young. We can cook you a little bit. You'll laugh. It's 10-4.
I'm glad they asked him if he's having fun now as compared to after that first start of the day when we went green, huh?
Well, how could you not be having fun now after being turned sideways and bumped from the front row all the way back to 8th position? And now the kid has rallied. It's been impressive to watch.
28 to go in stage 2. Fox Sports Supports is proud to team up with Girls on the Run and their dedication to empowering young girls and instilling confidence through running. Learn more about how you can get involved as a volunteer or participate at the upcoming 5K. Go to foxsportsupports.com. And there you see that 7 car down on the inside lane. That is courtesy of our aerial coverage provided by Goodyear. Everything they learn making tires for the grueling demands of NASCAR inspires what rolls into yours. Goodyear, the official tire of NASCAR.
And I think Justin picked the bottom, not because it's better in turn 1 and 2. I think because he's going to have better drive when he gets to this restart box and trying to accelerate through the gearbox.
Well, we've seen that be a challenge in the past, getting going right there on the start.
Justin Allgaier's led 49 laps today and out front for the restart.
The heat cycle is going to be fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Where do you feel like the better grip's at? On the bottom?
Yeah, I do. I think there's grip up there, but man, if you don't get clear, I think you're in trouble.
And Joey, talking about that, you're accelerating while still turning a bit in that Geico restart zone. Is that a challenge?
Yeah. The whole thing's a challenge for sure, but one of the big differences here is the pressures are going to be up, which one hurts a little bit of your drive, but when you get down into turn 1, you don't have to worry about being on the splitter or anything like that, but you also just don't have the tire grip in the car. So there'll be cars sliding up the racetrack and the tires are going to be dirty. If you don't clean them off good at this point, turn 1 will be not so much fun for you.
And watch for the 42 to try to make it 3 wide as they race down toward turn 1. He's really good on restarts. He could judge off of Allgaier, maybe get a jump here.
Here we are, headed to the Geico restart zone. Green flag back in the air with 25 laps to go, stage 2.
Larson's got a good run. He's going to go for it. Get in there.
Allgaier able to pinch down in front of him. Larson up to second. Dillon trying to make it work in that outside lane.
Inside. He's there, bumper now. Keep him pinned here, get a good run off.
Larson knows it's time to go. This is the land of opportunity on a restart at a short track.
That's good racing right there.
And only 24 to go to the end of the stage. We're going to be racing hard.
Hemrick trying to get inside of Austin Dillon. 7 car strong in stage 2 today, Matt.
And when you look at that 7 car, this run much better balance-wise, just a tick on the tight side. But one other thing to keep in mind, that first stage they were on tires that they had qualified on. A number of heat cycles. That's why they felt like the 7 of Allgaier, he just didn't quite have the grip. Sticker set this time, a lot more grip, the car a lot faster and looking good.
Here's the good news, Matt. He's only 22.5 laps away from coming down pit road and getting 4 more sticker tires. Back behind him on the restart, just outside the top 10, you've got William Byron there racing with his teammate Elliott Sadler. These two going hard at it for position, and they got a few friends with them. Brennan Poole, Daniel Suarez.
Ooh, yeah, that's where you see these crazy restarts, and it all funnels down off of there. And it looks like it pulled the door up a little bit on the 48.
Haven't said Cole Custer's name a lot today. Qualified outside the top 10, but he's working his way into a points position at the end of stage 2, racing Elliott Sadler for 10th, Michael.
Yeah, and the kid is just patiently working his way to the front. Started outside the top 15, has been able to gain positions every 15, 20 laps, just working his way to the front.
I just can't keep my eyes off the 20. He's really doing some impressive things right now. Kyle Benjamin is 5th, and up in front of him, Kyle Larson. Where are they with their program, Vince?
Well, you saw Larson make a run for the lead off that restart and eventually slip back to 3rd behind Austin Dillon. Right now, Larson's car is just too loose for him to do what he wants to do with it. Meanwhile, Dillon's car, Austin Dillon's, much better. And in fact, both the Dillon boys are looking pretty good right now, sandwiching Kyle Larson.
And as we close here at the end of stage 2, got to keep in mind the drivers that are going to advance and run for the Dash for Cash. Justin Allgaier, Daniel Hemrick have already clinched in position right now to join them. Kyle Benjamin and Brennan Poole starting to smell an opportunity to go for the money with 19 to go.
And you can tell by watching Poole drive that he knows that money's out there. He's been really aggressive, He loves this racetrack, had a great day yesterday in practice. This kid wants that 100 grand.
Here you see the front row racing at it again, basically. When we started the race, these two were first and second. They're still racing each other.
Hemrick started on the pole, led 26 laps today. Then he gave it up to Austin Dillon, who's led 49. And out front right now, Justin Allgaier. He's led 57 circuits. This the battle for fifth. Benjamin making his debut in the 20 for Joe Gibbs Racing, and to his left, the blue 21 of Daniel Hemrick. First appearance here, driving for Richard Childress.
Behind them, we got Ryan Blaney saying, stay side by side. I got to get there. Let me get there.
Think about the sense of urgency for the series regulars when you come up on the end of a stage, because you know, and you and I have talked about this at the Monster Energy Series level for you and your program, Joey, it starts to ramp up. You know the opportunity is there to go out and get some points.
When the money's on the line, it definitely picks up. The intensity level picks up. You start having to make big moves and do different things. And that's what I love about the stage racing, is that it brings that into this sport, that they have these very intense moments in the middle of the race.
Mentioned Cole Custer in the 00. Just behind him, a lap down, the 51 of Jeremy Clements. J.J. Yaley in that mix as well. He also is a lap down. In fact, they are battling right now for the free pass position. That's going to be big here unless Allgaier laps another car. 15 laps to go in stage 2. They know they can get back on the lead lap.
And they are battling, too. These cars have really, I think they pitted, maybe took a chance at them and took on tires to get better performance. You see them racing in and around the top 10 here. They got those tires to try to get this free pass. Worry about not having tires later. We got to get back in the game first. That's what these guys have done.
The track is hot, slick. So let's crank it up here on a Saturday afternoon at Richmond International Raceway.
Outside clear. Sure. A little better. I was thinking that. We got the brake heat going. It's better for him.
Right here, it looks like Clements was able to clear the 14 and set himself up pretty good for a lucky dog spot right now.
Yeah, and how important are tires? He was a lap down earlier running outside the top 20. He just drove around William Byron, who's running the 11th spot. And that's what Yaley's trying to do as well. So Clements has got a fast car right now on those fresh tires.
But like Larry said earlier, he used them too early. You're in trouble for later on, but you kind of don't blame him for doing it, because that's his only shot to get back on the lead lap, possibly, and actually have something to race with. So go for it now.
Just hold out hope that we don't get a caution in that final 100 lap stage. Chris, what's up?
Well, William Byron sliding back a couple spots in these last few laps, and really all day he's just been struggling getting into the corner, the back end of that car, wanting to slide out on him. He said after that first stop, we definitely made an improvement, but we just need to go further with that adjustment, so that's what they're going to look to try and do here in the next 10 laps.
There's two rookies that have been really, really impressive so far in 2017. William Byron, Cole Custer in the 9 and 00.
Check these guys out, racing hard. Talked about the free pass. That was the battle there between Yaley in the 14 and Clements in the 51. Jeremy grabs the spot, and they're racing around some guys battling for a top 10 position. There's races all over this racetrack. Elliott Sadler trying to close in on Brennan Poole in the 48.
You know why that's big? Dash for cash. Who's going to transfer? You got Brennan Poole in that position now. He and Kyle Benjamin right now in the spot to move on from stage 2 to our final stage. But Elliott Sadler said, I want some money.
And he also wants stage points. That's another. He's got two agendas he's racing for right now. And you know what he's thinking? Please go away, Jeremy Clements. I've got an agenda here. I need to pass that 48. But now Clements is going to make his way around Sadler on the outside. Maybe he can slow Poole's momentum, and Elliott can figure out how to take advantage of that. I think Sadler in the 1 car is a little bit faster than the 48 right now.
They're definitely not going to be letting each other go at this point, that's for sure. So it's going to be a pretty brutal race.
Coming up on 5 laps to go in stage 2. Justin Allgaier out front. He could pick up his first stage win of the year. Got 5 playoff points when he won the race at Phoenix earlier this season. But back behind him, things getting interesting for the 9th position. Brennan Poole trying to hold off Elliott Sadler. And that's the 51 of Jeremy Clements right now in the free pass position.
He opened the door for Sadler, and you can see right there with Elliott is William Byron in the 9. Poole was able to get back in line and hold the position over Sadler.
This is a home race for Sadler. His birthday is tomorrow. He would love to have a chance to get the big payout.
And right there you can see Elliott was able to hook that bottom right on that paint and come around, and this is going to be tight right here. You know the 48 is going to pin him really hard. Look at him right on his door. Trying to come off this corner is going to be tough.
I sure did like the way Sadler was able to paint that yellow line down in 3 and 4. He really got low and was able to gain momentum off.
And it's going to be all about this drive off this corner right here. And you can see the one got loose and wasn't able to hook him up.
3 laps to go now.
Wow, that's for a chance to win a $100,000 bonus.
What great experience from Elliott Sadler, though. He knew that the 48 was going to put it right on his door. He went into the corner conservative to be able to get right on that line and come around the corner.
There's the battle for 3rd left of your screen. 42 of Kyle Larson, 3 of Ty Dillon. And for 9th, Elliott Sadler in the 1 outside of Brennan Poole.
Talk about the experience of Elliott Sadler. What about the enthusiasm of Brennan Poole? Which one of those will win?
Justin Allgaier coming off of turn 4. He'll have 1 lap to go to wrap up our 2nd stage. And this battle continues.
And there's where it gets tough with lap cars. You know, they're trying to race each other with a couple laps to go, and you got a car that's about a second slower than you. There's no telling where that car is going to be when you get off the corner.
It's rare that a series regular is able to win a stage. Seen it twice this season, actually 4 times. Elliott Sadler got a couple of them at Daytona. We've seen 2 in the last couple of races. Justin Allgaier joining that group. He wins stage 2. 2nd is Austin Dillon. Larson, Ty Dillon, and Hemrick the top 5. And the battle for that final transfer spot and the dash for cash goes to Elliott Sadler. He outruns Brennan Poole back to the green and white checkered flag. The other driver advancing and eligible for the dash for cash in our final stage today, Kyle Benjamin, the 19-year-old out of Easley, South Carolina. Allgaier, your leader. Time to find out how Darrell Wallace Jr. spotters helped him worry less with the Liberty Mutual Insurance spotter coverage.
Right at your bumper here, 14, not the position. Half back on the bottom. Driving inside. 2 in the 14 here, 51. 51 with him, 19, 11th position. These guys are all one down racing each other.
It's been a quiet day for Bubba. 14th right now, trying to get back on that top 10 game, huh?
He's in position to do it, too. Those 6th place finishes he ran off was interrupted with a rough day in Tennessee. Now he's just quietly making some progress here in Richmond.
Jeremy Clements does get the free pass. First car 1 lap down on this, our 3rd caution of the afternoon. Top 5 as we anticipate pits. Allgaier, Austin Dillon, Ty Dillon, Kyle Larson, and Daniel Hemrick, Chris.
And Kyle Benjamin's team giving him a little bit of guidance for this next round of stops. Didn't ask for any adjustments on the first round, but this time he's going to get some. Saying the car just way too loose on entry and exit. Matt.
Justin Allgaier chasing his first Richmond win. Much better managing his tires that run. Lost a little bit overall grip and a little bit tight. Meanwhile, the 3 of Ty Dillon, that track bar adjustment really seemed to help that 3 car over that run. Still a little free, though, especially on the bottom. Vince?
Daniel Hemrick, bottom left of your screen, needs that entry tightened up track bar and wedge to help him there. Austin Dillon lost his forward drive, so an air pressure adjustment on that car. The 42 of Kyle Larson still too loose. They're going to make a track bar adjustment down 2 rounds for Larson.
I'm not sure that anybody is really happy with their race car at this stage of the race. Great pit work by the 2 team. Austin Dillon moves in front of Justin Allgaier. Kyle Larson picks up a spot as well. Ty Dillon came off the pit lane in 4th. And Daniel Hemrick with a good stage 2 and getting ready to run for $100,000, Joey.
And let's talk to Hemrick here right now and see what he's got. Hey, Daniel, it's Joey Logano up here in the booth. Wondering, you got some money on the line here right now, seeing what kind of adjustments you made maybe and, where you think your car is best. Is it best on the short run or the long run?
I feel like they're firing off earlier, good long and very, very short run. We heard the balance of it a little bit there in the middle of the corner. Couldn't roll quite like I needed to, so try to pre-roll the center a little better here. Bouquet Bank Chevrolet's been good, though. All my guys here have been solid, so let's see if we can hang on here. Try to go get another one.
Yeah, 10-4. It looks like all the RCR cars got some good speed out there. Stay cool in there. Get a drink.
Oh, yeah. Getting drinks when I can, Joey. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Checking up and stay high.
How about those RCR cars? Got 3 of them inside the top 6, and they won the Dash for Cash here a year ago with Ty Dillon. Can Daniel Hemrick make it happen today? He's one of the guys going for it. Today on FS1, two iconic teams meet on baseball's hallowed ground as the Chicago Cubs, the defending world champions, take on the Boston Red Sox at Fenway. Then the Angels get the Rangers. It all starts 4 p.m. Eastern Time following NASCAR on FS1 and also at Fox Sports Go. And that's not our only item on the to-do list. When the checkered flag goes in the air here at Richmond, we will get the eBay Motors post-race show. Shannon and Larry hanging in the Hollywood Hotel will take you through everything that happened today in our 8th race of 2017.
Here in the 62 got a commitment line violation. You know, usually that's obviously on the way onto.
Yeah, he's had a host of problems today, and this is a place that he talked about throughout the weekend. I've never been great here. I'm frustrated when I come here, and they actually finished in the top 10 in this race last year. Felt like they had found some speed in the car throughout practice and qualifying, but some contact early now going under the hood. This is never good. Running one of the great veterans in NASCAR out of Las Vegas, Nevada.
And anytime you see them raise the hood with a couple wrenches in their hands, not exactly what you want to see, but he did hit the wall really hard early in the race. I'm sure the toe's knocked out on that thing. It's not handling the way he wants it to.
So 90 laps to go in this one. We're just about ready for our final stage. Joey, always good to have you with us in the broadcast booth on NASCAR Race Hub. And I think, and we showed this earlier, your time last week with Cameron, so special, and you're doing so many great things with your foundation right now as well.
And that's because all the supporters of the Joey Logano Foundation. This was a new program we started called the JL Kids Crew. Cameron was our first recipient of this awesome thing that we've been doing, is bringing them to the racetrack, and these kids that don't typically get to have a normal life, and make them feel like they're one of the guys, make them feel like they're part of the team. And that's something that we were able to do with Cameron. Great family. And we got 3 more of them planned on top of all the other things we do, trying to help give kids a second chance in crisis. So so much fun to do that. Definitely the most rewarding thing, and bigger than any win you can possibly have on Sunday, believe me, is when you can see a smile on a kid's face like that.
Looking here at an upcoming restart in stage 2 with Austin Dillon out front. And if you haven't heard Michael in a bit, there's a reason why. You're out with the people, huh, Michael?
Yeah, guys, I made my way to the grandstands. We had a great view of the racing last week from Bristol up on the spotter stand. But then today, I thought I'd bring it to the fans. Just see what it's like to sit in the grandstands and check out the racing. We see a bunch of guys taking the wave around right now. Strategy is all over the board for the guys that are a lap down. So it's going to be really interesting to me to see what kind of groove these guys run up off turn 4. See if I can hear those engines revving up and the tires spinning down here with my people. How's my people?
Hey, get a cold beverage while you're out there.
As long
okay,
as he
Michael?
keeps his shirt on, we'll be all right.
Michael mentioned the wave arounds. They did make their way by the pace car. 9 of those, 3 of them getting back on the lead lap. J.J. Yaley, Dylan Lupton, and the 01 of Harrison Rhodes. Now they're handing out T-shirts in the crowd. It's a mob scene here at Richmond. Last week we put Michael on the spotter stand. Today he's in the stands.
Probably a lot more exciting in the stands over there. It looks like they're having some cold beverages during the race today.
So with those drivers that took the wave around, we're going to have 22 cars on the lead lap as we get set for this restart. 14 laps in to this final stage. Austin Dillon, Justin Allgaier, Ty Dillon, Kyle Larson, Daniel Hemrick, and Ryan Blaney. The first 3 rows, Sadler, Benjamin, Custer, and Suarez, the top 10. And the drivers going for the cash: Allgaier, Hemrick, Sadler, and Benjamin. It's going to be a fun 87 laps here.
Oh, yes, for sure. And here you see Austin Dillon is the leader, and he's taking the bottom. Must have learned something from the 7 car last time.
That didn't work well from the outside lane. Those two have combined to lead 137 laps today. Good jump from the inside for the 2 car of Austin Dillon. Allgaier not going away.
I think Allgaier's car is just really good on the short run. That's where you can see him take off the corner.
Vince talking about the changes to Kyle Larson's car. He's running 3rd. Ty Dillon right in his hip pocket. Fun to watch that restart from the stands, Michael?
Yeah, it looked really good. Obviously, Justin Allgaier's got a really fast fast car, but I'm going to keep my eye on Kyle Larson. Remember how good he was on that restart earlier? A couple of adjustments for that guy. He could be something special in this last stage. Ty Dillon's been really strong also, just like his brother Austin.
And Ryan Blaney up in the top 5. He spent a lot of time right around 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th today. Be interesting to see if that 22 car can make a move on the long run with Brian Wilson as the crew chief today. They failed post-race inspection last week at Bristol. Greg Irwin, the normal crew chief, serving a 1-race suspension.
Well, Brian's done a great job with that 22. I've been able to work with Brian a few times in the 12 car, and he's gained so much experience. Obviously, is still a new crew chief, but he's doing a great job and being able to put some fast cars on the racetrack and obviously making the 22 better.
Allgaier a 1-second advantage over second place, and right now you can throw a blanket over the trio trying to get the runner-up spot. Blue 42 is Kyle Larson. At black and red 2 is Austin Dillon, and inside of him the 3 car is younger brother Ty. This is good.
And there you can see Kyle is finally able to clear him, and it looks like Austin might send it back in there, and but he's able to close the door. Well, maybe not. Look at that, what a great race. And the 2 just does not take off very well. The first 3 or 4 laps, it looked like his car was awful. And then now it looks like the 2's coming back to life, and he's trying to make up these spots.
Michael, we know the fans love Dale Jr. Remind them that their driver, Justin Allgaier, is out front. He's got a chance to win a bunch of money today.
I'm watching this great battle between Kyle Benjamin and William Byron. Man, they're really going at it. And the interesting thing, Joey, when I'm sitting here at the start-finish line looking back at turn 4, even when the cars come up off the corner with a lot of grip, they're hanging out. They're even sideways going up off the corner. Benjamin especially, he's able to get around William Byron. That's a great battle.
Yeah, that looks like it's that battle just got a little heated with the front bumper.
Talked about the bump and run earlier. William Byron perhaps putting a little pressure on the backside of the 20 of Kyle Benjamin.
You're right, guys. That battle has gotten physical. Byron, I think, got roughed up a bit when he lost that spot, and he didn't like it too well. This kid, Benjamin, comes in here making his first start, and he's been impressive. He's not taking anything off anybody. In fact, he's given some out.
Well, there's no doubt that that 20 car has speed. We've seen that as the run goes. He's slowly, methodically kind of passing cars one at a time back up through the field. So that car definitely has speed, and he's able to pick them off one at a time.
Left of your screen, a minute ago we were talking about the battle for second. Larson has won that. Behind him, the battle between brothers. Ty Dillon now around Austin, and right behind them, rounding out the top 5, is Ryan Blaney. Austin Dillon sliding just a bit as we begin this final stage, Vince.
Yeah, you know, they lost their forward drive in that second run. They were so good in the first run, but Austin didn't like the car as much in that second run, and it looks like maybe that's continuing to be an issue. Just doesn't have the drive off that he had earlier in the race. And a little brotherly love between the 2 of those guys. Kyle Larson probably enjoying that brotherly battle while he takes off for second.
Blaney might be enjoying it as well. He's going to try and take an advantage. And outside the top 10, Blake Cook, Matt Tift for position, and Darrell Wallace Jr. 15th, trying to get in that game as well.
Here you got Darrell. He's trying to make anything he can do right now is move around. He's got a cool looking car. If nothing else, he's got a cool looking car today. And you can see him trying to move around different parts of the racetrack, trying to figure out where he can get the grip and get some track position.
Nice throwback in the mellow yellow scheme there, Michael.
Yeah, I remember 1990. Was that when Days of Thunder came out? What a great movie that was. And what a great run Bubba's having. He's running a little bit higher line than the other guys. Not a lot to talk about with Wallace, but he seems to be steady. Maybe can gain on it in the late stages of the race. I'll tell you what's interesting. Justin Allgaier, his car just looks different than other drivers coming off turn 4. He's able to keep that low line on the exit, and the back end stays tucked in underneath of it. We talked about Jason Burdett and that team, the adjustments they made at Phoenix that took them to victory lane. I think this team is on the way to doing it again here in Richmond.
Mike, you got a good point about Justin Allgaier. As the leader, when you have a decent-sized lead like that, there's no point of driving the car hard. He could save his tires right now, and he can come off the corners nice and straight and save everything and try to preserve that lead for the long run as best he can. And that's one of the nicest parts about taking control of a race, is that you can kick it back a couple notches and save your car for the end.
73 laps to go here in Richmond. It's been all about Justin Allgaier today. He's led 93 laps, and he's out front more than 2.5 seconds in front of Kyle Larson. And somewhere down there is our man Michael Waltrip. Michael, come on back to the booth. We need you, buddy.
All right, I'll be on my way. It's hot out here.
Doing here? Radio remix. Okay, Pam.
Out of curiosity, what's the 42 saying? How come he's running bottom? Well, I'm not sure. It's kind of strange. We are so close to the wall on entry. Where do you feel like the better grip's at? On the bottom?
Yeah, I do. I think there's grip up there, but man, if you don't get clear, I think you're in trouble.
It's going to be fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
We are under caution here at Richmond International Raceway for the 4th time today. But you know what, Larry Mack? We have already set the field for the Dash for Cash. We know which 4 drivers will be racing for $100,000. You think anyone's going to pit here?
I just don't see it because, as I've noted, there's one more set of Goodyear tires laying in the pits. We're going to have 60 to 65 laps to go, and we've only run 17 laps. You may see some guys at the back of the lead lap cars go ahead and come, but I just feel like all the guys up front will stay out, save that set of Goodyears maybe for that late caution.
Remind you when you said in the pre-race show, heat and tires were the 2 things for today's race, and guess what?
The heat will not go away, but I only have one more set of tires laying in the pit.
Yes, you do. All right, let's see how the race has gone so far up until this point. It started early, everyone complaining about loose conditions, and Brendan Gaughan, he hits the wall early on lap 19, makes brief contact with the 98 of Casey Mears. Austin Dillon would go on to win stage 1.
Yeah, he jumped out there and led a lot of laps, but the man of the race has been Justin Allgaier in that 7 car. He has led almost 100 laps of this thing.
And Daniel Hemrick won that $100,000 last week, so he knows what that feels like. Justin Allgaier did go on. He collected some of those valuable stage points to go towards the end of the season. And then, like we said, the Dash for Cash guys, Allgaier, Hemrick, Benjamin, and Sadler. How about the rookie, Kyle Benjamin? He is hanging in there, top 10.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think he's ever even made a Truck Series start. He's only been in ARCA and K&N East, but what an unbelievable job that young man is doing.
We're going to stay under caution for just a bit. We're going to go to commercial break, and when we come back, we will go back to green flag racing here at Richmond.
that's a chance, but you got to take it every now and then.
Ready for the restart. 65 laps to go at Richmond. The race leader is Justin Allgaier, Kyle Larson, Ty Dillon, Austin Dillon, Daniel Hemrick, Ryan Blaney. The top 6. And the breaking news item under our 4th caution of the day, Elliott Sadler leads the championship, running 9th, said, I'm going to come and get my final set of tires. He restarts 19th here. Allgaier once again takes that inside lane.
It's another great start.
I think you said it earlier. That car is just good today.
It just takes off and goes. And it seemed like they figured out a way to make the long run better as well.
And as we're back under green here in this final stage, we welcome in Michael Waltrip, who's perspiring just a bit. Was it hot out in the grandstand, Michael?
Oh yeah, it's hot, but what a great view you've got of these cars exiting turn 4. I really learned a lot about how that line is effective the lower you can get, and to make sure car drives straighter up off. And I think, guys, this is a big move by our point leader, Elliott Sadler. This is a big gamble. If it pays off, it could get him to victory lane. But if it doesn't, he's been running right around the top 10 all day long. I think he could finish in the second half of the top 10. Back in your top 20.
So what about it, Matt? They came down pit road, big gamble, but he's been on the move since the restart.
Huge gamble, but remember, he'd been running in that 9th to 12th position, couldn't really make much movement toward the front. Track position, though, could really play into his favor if this goes green. Everybody else pitting for their sticker tires. Sadler's got his last set on, going for the win.
How long before the good of the tire goes away, Joey?
Every lap it goes away. It doesn't ever stop dropping off. That's something we learned in cup practice today. It keeps falling off every single lap, a little bit at a time. Right now he's going to have an advantage. I think they had 17, 18 laps on their tires when he came on. So he has 18 laps or so fresher tires than everybody else. But, man, it's a risky play because if the caution comes out here in about, 30 laps or so, he's going to be in big trouble. But the things you do for $100,000, you never know.
Sadler from 19th to 13th on the restart. Larson slid back to 3rd, Vince.
Yeah, Kyle Larson, you can understand why they didn't pit there, obviously, but he sure would have liked to have had an adjustment. He said the car is just too loose still. They've got to take a bigger swing at it than what they've done so far today. We'll see if they get another opportunity to do that.
In the Fox box, Vince, you see the guys that are eligible for our Dash for Cash. Allgaier checked out, and he's got quite a buffer between him and the next guys in line going for the payout. Kyle Benjamin is in the 6th position right now. Hemrick is 7th, and Sadler has worked his way to 12th. It won't be long before the track position part of this move equalizes. He was 9th when he pitted, and the one car now working into the top 10. That's the 9th spot on track as he goes inside of his rookie teammate William Byron in the 9.
And I know Elliott Sadler's a smart racer, and that team has decided it's worth a gamble. It's worth taking a chance right now. And Elliott is just thinking to himself, please, caution don't come out yet. Let's run a while. Let's run it out to where these other guys have to pit, and then I will have an advantage. But right now, this is a risky move.
Well, the way Daniel Hemrick in the 20 are racing, that caution may come out sooner. It was, Daniel got behind him and just drove right into the back of him and freed him up to get underneath him.
Well, those left of your screen, those are 2 of the other cars going for the $100,000. I know Allgaier is in his own stratosphere right now, but this thing far from over. 56 to go. Let's go back and see these 2 that are racing for 6th in line.
Right here you can see the 20 leaves a little bit of a gap there to get some air on the nose, and it just frees him up a little bit.
Took advantage of it too, used the bumper and got the spot.
Sadler from 19th to 7th on this restart. The one car is fast, just got around the 20 of Kyle Benjamin, Chris.
Kyle Benjamin trying to keep it in the top 10 like the last 4 drivers that got their starts at Joe Gibbs Racing, all finishing in the top 10. Right now, though, he's struggling with getting off the corner. That's something they were so strong in the first stage. This stage, he's saying, I just can't get off the corner like I did earlier in this race.
I think when you think, though, and you break down the weekend, fastest in final practice yesterday, qualify on the front row, have the big issue on the initial start. to stay and race where he has been all day, you got to consider it a win for someone who had never been in one of these race cars before yesterday afternoon.
I tell you, when you unload to a racetrack that you have never been to, on top of having no clue how this race is going to play out, you don't know what you don't know. You don't even know what to look for in your race car. Because a lot of times you can make your car very fast in practice, but it's not going to work in the race when the track rubber's up and you have to race around other cars. Kyle doesn't even know that. He doesn't know what he's going to have to need in his race car. So he can lean on his teammates some. He can lean on his crew chief that has some experience some. But at the same time, you still have to go through some of this yourself and learn it the hard way.
You know what's interesting? When you get an opportunity like this and a winning car like the 20 is to come here, it had to be a little bit nerve-wracking for the young man, knowing what had happened in that car in the past, that great drivers that have won and got their first top 10 and their first start in it. He said, I've got a lot of pressure on me, but I think I can handle it. Talked to him this morning. He was very confident about the way the car was handling. He said he felt like he was better than he thought he was going to be, and that's a great feeling.
Yeah, he's definitely doing a great job. It looks like that top 10's in a pretty good spot. He's running 8th right now. He's doing, like I said, a great job out there on the racetrack.
Halfway home in our final stage, Elliott Sadler continues his climb. He got around Daniel Hemrick for 6th. And you're on board here with Ryan Blaney. 5th. Bump, run, there goes the one car. Inside the top 5 as we come around to 49 laps to go.
I don't think Blaney liked that too much. He gave a little bit back, but that's what tires are worth. He was able to drive from, where did he start? Back
19th.
There, 19th, and he's all the way up to 5th right now. He's going to keep ripping, and look, it did a lot of damage to that 22 car.
You know, that's just giving him a little bit of a bump and saying I'm here, and it did some damage to the 22 car Blaney, but Sadler's on a roll. This could all change, though, with the waving of a caution flag.
Most laps Justin Allgaier had ever led in a race, 101, 2012 at Iowa. That changed today. 118 circuits out front for the kid out of Illinois. Second short track race of the year for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Just past 3 o'clock on the East Coast. We're live in Richmond, Virginia. It's the ToyotaCare 250, and what a big weekend for motorsports. Monster Energy Series teams here tomorrow on Fox, and today on Fox, it's the chase for the championship in Supercross. Ryan Dungey, Eli Tomac are in a bar-to-bar battle for the title. Don't miss Supercross from East Rutherford, New Jersey, 4:30 Eastern Time on Fox, with NASCAR on Fox's own Jamie Little hosting our coverage. She's going from 4 wheels to 2 this weekend.
They do have a hell of a race going on over there, that's for sure.
And a lot of times there's no wheels on the ground when you're racing those motorcycles. Those guys are crazy.
All right, 39 laps to go for Justin Allgaier. His advantage over 2 seconds in front of second place Ty Dillon. Elliott Sadler now around Kyle Larson is third, Larson fourth, and Austin Dillon, the final car, inside the top 5. Ryan Blaney is sixth. Daniel Hemrick, Kyle Benjamin, Daniel Suarez, William Byron are the top 10. And keeping in mind, as we talk Dash for Cash, Allgaier leading it, but Sadler is right there. Bad news for Sadler is if we get a caution, he has no more tires. He is hung out to dry. But if we stay green, he has really got a good race car right now.
If we don't, I think he wins the race. I think those fresher tires, I know he's a few seconds behind, 3.8 behind Sadler, but I think he's going to be able to run him down if the caution doesn't fly. And that's what Elliott Sadler and that team's hoping. Please, no caution.
That's the only bet they got right now, is just to pray for this thing to go green. And he is catching Justin. It's slowly, not happening very quickly, but it is happening, and I think he has enough time to get there.
And with the experienced veteran that Sadler is, he's probably not punishing those tires. He knows he has an advantage, just keeping that thing nice and straight off the corners, not burning him up, and tiptoeing his way toward Justin Allgaier.
Larry, track position so big at a short track. Is there a point you get under 20, under 10 to go where you say, even if the caution comes out, I'm going to stay on track for track position, or is it a foregone conclusion? Caution comes out, everybody pits here.
Yeah, Adam, because if you think about it, these guys, everyone out there with the exception of Elliott Sadler, they're going to have close to about 80 laps on their tires. But I keep watching the scoring monitor, and it's almost like the times between Elliott Sadler and Allgaier, they've kind of evened out over the last few laps. I think a lot's going to have to do how hard does Ty Dillon run in second race Elliott Sadler, and then the big deal Joey Logano knows is this with leading a lot of races, how he catches the lap traffic. I think that's going to be big too.
There definitely is some big wads of traffic out here, and if you catch them in the wrong time and they're 2 wide or 3 wide and you're trying to work your way through it, it can cost you a lot of time. So depending on how Ellie gets through it or how Justin gets through, it will definitely make the difference.
How about this kid out of California, Dylan Lupton, running the Nut Up car, new sponsor to NASCAR, his first start of 2017. Just graduated from UNC Charlotte with a degree in finance. Not bad out of the gates to go top 15 at what's a really tough racetrack. He's done a nice job.
Yeah, he has a new sponsor on board with Nut Up, and that team has done a nice job today, and he's been patient and steady and trying to hunt down Ryan Reed for the 13th position.
And you know, that damage on that 22 car as we're watching right now, it doesn't look like much. That's a sensitive part of the car, and I don't think that's helping him.
On board with Ryan here, 21 Daniel Hemrick trying to ease inside of him. Hemrick eligible for the Dash for Cash, also like his second consecutive top 5 finish after delivering last week in Thunder Valley. Looks like he's going to get by that 22 car, Vince.
The 22 of Blaney, and boy, Joey, you can, I know, relate to this when the car just isn't working the way you want. It's just been too loose most of the day, loose in, loose off, and then most recently said he just doesn't have the authority into the turn that he needs. So just trying to find the right balance. Boy, it's been tough on that 22 group, but as tough as it's been, they're still running up there toward the top 5.
That's a new one for me, the authority. You gotta have the authority into the corner. I like that.
But I think about the 22 team, this is as much as we have seen that car struggle in 2017, with the exception when Brad had the wheel problem at Las Vegas. Other than that, their average running position probably 3rd all season long.
That car is fast, and it's fun to drive again, believe me. And it comes so close to winning. I know how bad they want it. You know, I'm around those guys every week and be able to talk to them, and man, they're so close to be able to pulling off those wins with so many. I think they have 5 second-place finishes right now, so they want it.
He's working hard right now, side by side with Hemrick for 6th. In front of him, Justin Allgaier, Ty Dillon, Elliott Sadler, Kyle Larson, Austin Dillon, the top 5. 29 to go at Richmond. Big weekend for NASCAR in Richmond, Virginia. Today it's the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Tomorrow it's the Monster Energy Series, 1:30 Eastern on Fox. Our coverage begins 11:30 on FS1. Justin Allgaier going to be on race day, and he could be talking about his second win, or he could be talking about a heartbreaking loss. Elliott Sadler around Ty Dillon from 19th to 2nd on the fresher tires. Can he run him down in 22 laps?
Yes, is the answer to your question. Can he pass him? That'll be another question. But man, both Sadler and Ty Dillon are closing in on Allgaier. They both got it down under 2 seconds, the gap. And Elliott Sadler, Adam, he's just so much more nimble with those fresh tires in traffic. Where Allgaier gets held up, Elliott's able just to point his car and run a groove where the other cars aren't.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. And Elliott had a heck of a time trying to pass Ty Dillon. We were watching that during the commercial break. He was underneath it for the longest time and had a hard time clearing him. So what that means is as the cars are closer in speed, it's going to be hard to actually clear Justin Allgaier if he can catch him.
And plus, you don't know what Allgaier's been saving. He's a smart race car driver. That's a winning race team, obviously. He could have been just pedaling a little bit, knowing that there was a guy coming with better tires. And you can really save your tires, especially if you got the lead, right?
For sure, but as your spotter or your crew chief starts telling you gaps, and you hear the second place car getting closer, you don't want to be careful anymore. It's like, okay, I got to start going. So we'll see if he starts pedaling it now.
19 laps to go, and the advantage for Justin Allgaier, a 2.5 over Sadler.
All right, buddy, focus on that line. It's going to be racing the 1 car, about a 2.5 back. Nice and patient. Where is he running? Right on the bottom, buddy, right where you're going to be. Hit that mark. Nice and patient. Left foot on that line.
See, he knows he's there.
And look at that.
Give him that information.
No lap cars in between him, at least right now.
And that's a good feeling for Elliott Sadler. He knows he came from 19th position on the restart. The leader was so far up ahead of him. He's been able to get to where he can see the back bumper of that 7 car.
How focused is Sadler right now? Passing all these cars and putting himself in position.
He's focused in, believe me, he's sweating, it's hot in there. But he's got to be patient still, trying to lay that throttle down. As his tires keep wearing out, he's having a hard time putting the gas down. So you know, even though he is, Justin Allgaier is probably even a harder time trying to lay it down with, you know, another 18 laps on his tires.
Allgaier got around Brandon Jones, the lap car, so now one car separating Allgaier and Elliott Sadler, and when we come around this time, it will be 16 laps remaining for driver 7. Won earlier this season at Phoenix, and I think about the spirited battle he had there with Elliott Sadler when they were trying to advance and make themselves eligible for the Dash for Cash. They're teammates, but they're not afraid to go after it.
Lots of money on the line.
And pride as well, and Justin Allgaier has just been so impressive. Does Phoenix remind you of here at Richmond, Joey? Do you drive the track somewhat alike?
No.
Okay.
Not much at all.
Well, there goes that theory.
Quick, short answer, no.
No, not for me. Phoenix is, I think the biggest difference between Richmond and Phoenix is the asphalt itself. This place is wore out and it wears tires out. Phoenix has still got that new asphalt. The tires last forever. The way you set up your car and the way you drive it is completely different than what you do here at Richmond. But the track is a similar size, I guess, and you have similar speeds.
14 to go. The advantage under a second. It was a second and a half for Allgaier.
The key is going to be lap traffic, especially for Allgaier, because his tires are worn more. He just doesn't have the options that I think that Elliott Sadler has. Elliott can move around more on the racetrack. Justin's car is going to be more line sensitive, and you can see Elliott is there.
He is catching him, that's for sure, and he's timing this lap traffic pretty well. And that's a big part when you're trying to keep this gap that Justin's got right now, is just getting by these lap cars as quick as you can, catching them in the right spot, and not having them come off the corner next to you, which he's able to clear them right there and get a good run off that corner.
That's the 8 of Matt Mills. Elliott Sadler, if you're just joining us, came down pit road when everyone else stayed out, gave up 9th in the running order to get fresh tires, and problems for B.J. McLeod. Is it going to bring out our 5th caution of the day? He gets below the yellow line, and there it is. Yellow flag is out, and now decision time with 12 laps to go, likely going to be 10 or less when we open up pit road. Do you come here, Larry? You got to come get these tires, right?
Absolutely. It's not even decision time in my book. It's 4 tires, and just make sure everybody gets all the lugs tight. Don't even worry about fuel. Just do everything you can to get in there, get the 4 tires, and get out.
Well, my question to you, Larry, is what do you do if you're Elliott Sadler?
Well,
everyone else put 4 on, but he's got, what, a set on there with in the pits that have about, what, 18 laps on it?
Yeah, the set they pulled off, Joey, when they pitted and everybody stayed out. I can't imagine they're just going to try to stay out there and be a sitting duck on the tires he has now. I'd at least put those 17-lap tires on.
If I'm Elliott Sadler, what I did just do is just threw up when that caution flew out. There goes my chance to win the race.
Need for the short run. I think we're about to put these 15-lap scuffs on, cold scuffs.
That's a great decision. I think that's exactly what they have to do. And this is crunch time, not only for these drivers. They got to be perfect on pit road and not speed, not make any mistakes. But the crew, this is the money stop.
This is money time right here.
And I think about the other guys running for the Dash for Cash. Right now, we got Daniel Hemrick 6th, Kyle Benjamin 8th. What kind of games can they play? What kind of position can they make up on pit road to have a chance to win the cash? Because the rate we were going, they were out.
This is going to be fun for us to watch. Watch these pit stops. Watch this restart. It's going to be all the chips are on the line. It's all going to go down here.
Well, the cool thing about Xfinity and pit stops, there's pit crews that are in development trying to, get the experience to move up to the cup level. And then you also have the pit crews that are cup guys. So it's got a real mix down pit road too.
And let me remind you of this. These guys are going to hop over the wall, change 4 tires, make an adjustment possibly, and they're going to do it in about 12 seconds.
You better be quicker than that.
A lot of stuff can go wrong here, right?
Pit stops with 9 laps to go. Allgaier, Sadler, Ty Dillon, Kyle Larson, Austin Dillon, the top 5. They're heading your way, Matt Yoakum.
And this is what we've been talking about, the money stop for these guys. So many of these young guys looking for a win. Nobody wants to win here more than Elliott Sadler in the 1 car. Grew up down the road in Emporia. This is his Daytona 500. They're going to put on those cold scuffs. His car was tight in the middle, free on exit. He was gaining on that 7. He's going to have some fresh tires. It's going to be exciting, Vince.
The 22 of Ryan Blaney, bottom left, losing front turn and needs some rear drive. Going to give him some help for the final run. Austin Dillon just needs to be tighter. Wedge adjustment in 4 tires, and still too loose for that 42. Took a bigger swing at it this time.
Adjustments all day long. for the 42 of Kyle Larson. And the money stop has taken place here at Richmond. And the race off pit road goes to the 7 of Justin Allgaier. Ty Dillon actually snuck out in front of him. Dillon, the quicker stop there.
And remember how fast the 42 car of Kyle Larson has been on these restarts. He's made a lot of moves. The 3 car of Dillon, they took a gamble. They took a chance. They put 2 tires on that car for track position. But watch Larson. He could be really strong on this restart.
Harrison Rhodes going to be the free pass here. What do you see with the 01?
Here's something I see. This is completely wrong here. The 01 pits here with the leaders, and what he needs to do is to stay out and pit the second time by. And what that does is it creates this big gap between the first 2 cars and the 3rd, 4th, and 5th place car, which that's a big difference that they have to make up. The pit crew actually has to, and that's going to be obviously affect the race off pit road quite a bit.
Going to add a lap here, so it's going to be, it's like 6 laps to go.
Kyle Benjamin back on pit road. Looks like they had a penalty. I'm hearing from the pit road that there was an uncontrolled tire from this car. We talked about the money stop, top 10 all day long, and watch this.
And there you see the tire go out the...
Oh, maybe he left too soon. Was maybe they didn't have the left rear lugs
I don't think they had the lugs on it, and they come back in to put the lugs back on.
Track position nightmare for him. Well, that could very well be our final restart of the day.
There was in some sort of miscommunication there. It looked like he left before the pit stop was over, so they had to come in. You get penalized if you don't have your lug nuts on after the race. They knew they had to come back and get them.
Uncontrolled tire for the 11 of Blake Cook, who also has made a second stop. What'd you see for Benjamin, Larry?
Well, let's look here on the left side. It looks like to me that the tire actually moved, like maybe he put it in gear right there, or didn't have his foot on the brake for the tire changer, and it moved just a little bit. Chris?
Yes. Adam, you can see that he leaves a little bit too early there. The left side of the car was still up in the air, and you can see that the jack falls over there, and then that left rear tire comes off. So Kyle Benjamin, he's had a great day all day long, but just a little bit of a problem there. Mistaken pit lane. It's going to cost him that great top 10 finish.
Yeah, you got to have that clutch all the way in when you're on pit road, and that's, you know, it's one of the things. He hasn't done many pit stops before, right? So it's something that you learn as you go through this, and you know, it's hard to hit the lug nuts when the wheels are moving.
Elliott Sadler's going to restart 4th, had that victory in sight, and now the kids eating free at Golden Corral, I think, is in jeopardy. He finishes top 10, kids eat free there. He could fall outside the top 10. What do you think, Joey? Does he hang on?
Yeah, I think if I'm Ryan Blaney behind him, I am thinking about any possible way I can get around that car as quick as I can, because it's going to be slow compared to what the cars have with tires.
And the same thing for Kyle Larson. He's thinking that he needs to jump on the 3 car of Ty Dillon quickly because he's just got on 2 fresh tires.
Yeah, so I think Justin Allgaier is in good shape, but also, you know, Kyle Larson's going to make a big run here. Look at him already setting back off the 3, and what a weird restart that was.
5 laps to go. 7 was sideways. 3 car Ty Dillon jumps out front, and there goes Kyle Larson as well. Allgaier winding it up in that outside lane. He's dominated today, leading 157 laps, but he's trapped as we come back to 4 laps remaining at Richmond. And we got trouble. Daniel Suarez off of turn 4, slid up into the outside wall. Damage for Harrison Rhodes in the 20 of Kyle Benjamin. 48 of Brennan Poole also sitting down on the apron.
Well, we talked about the money stop and not making any mistakes. We saw a mistake by Kyle Benjamin, the kid making his Xfinity debut, and look at the result of it. He's in a crash late in the going.
What I'm interested to see is what NASCAR's call is going to be on that restart. That was definitely an interesting one, to say the least. So I'm sure it's on the review right now, and this will give them time to see what they come up with.
What did you see, Joey? It looked like maybe the 3 car of Ty Dillon left early. Was it just that Allgaier wasn't anticipating that? Did that make it look worse than it might have been, or what do you see?
Here comes a replay. Let's see what we got. So right here, you see the 42's laying back. The 7's also laying back. Ty Dillon knows this. He sees what's happening. As he gets to the box here, he went before the box. You know, I think that's obviously what happened right there. He didn't want to get jumped. You know, as these cars lay back, they try to time it to where they are right on his bumper where they can make the big move on these restarts when they get to the start-finish line or into turn 1. And he was trying to protect himself by going early. It'll be interesting to see what NASCAR says about that.
Well, he only got 2 tires, so he knew he had to play defense on the restart.
Looks like William Byron into the back of the 18 car Suarez, and watch what happens after that. Brennan Poole trying to slip through. The 01 of Harrison Rhodes with contact.
Clear low.
He just got turned.
Yeah, the way William Byron went up the racetrack, it almost looked like something broke or had a flat tire because it went straight up the racetrack.
Yeah,
you can see he goes straight
wall.
into the wall even afterwards. So I think something may have happened to that 9 car.
Allgaier was in that outside lane for the restart, and you saw him get really, really loose and almost sideways coming off of turn 4. Perhaps he was reacting to the 3 car of Ty Dillon.
That's ridiculous. You could go early. I mean, he went like 5 cars early.
Well, it wasn't that much, but Joey called it that it was early. Let's try to look at the Geico restart zone and where Ty Dillon hits the gas.
So the rule is they want you to be side by side at this point, right? They want you to be not laying back bumper to bumper. There was no form of organization on that restart. There was cars laying back, cars jumping early. Who actually gets the penalty on this restart? Because there was maybe 3 or 4 cars in the wrong, in my opinion.
Joey, who do you blame, though? Because Allgaier wasn't beside the 3 car. You can see, is the 3 car speeding up and Justin's not keeping pace, or is he trying to lay back to get an advantage?
Well, right there, though. Look at Allgaier, how squirrely he gets.
Well, because when the 3 went, he said, "Oh no!" and he hit the gas really hard and spun him up because you're not ready for it. You're anticipating to go in this zone right there, and that's what makes it. When someone goes early, it's that oh no feeling.
If he went early, he barely went early, and that should be. If you go early, you go early. It's black and white. But he was right there at the Geico restart zone when he gunned it and caught Allgaier by surprise. But now, look how they're going to line up on this restart.
Brief red, back under caution now. And we just got a report. Restart violation for Ty Dillon, drops to the tail for the restart here with a couple of laps to go.
Now who do you give the advantage to?
Control the start, right? Leader controls the start. Exactly. You were in the zone.
Well, it was close. I'll give him that.
It is close, but NASCAR has to make a call. You have to make a decision. It has to be consistent every single week, and that's the tough part.
And I think that's what they just did.
I think so.
And guess who that puts out front? Kyle Larson, Vince.
Yeah, with crew chief Mike Shiplett. Now you're in the lead. How big is that on this restart? And do you feel like you got the car tightened up enough for Kyle to finish this off?
We made a big adjustment here on the Credit One Bank Chevrolet here this final run. We've been loose all day, but we think we got it where it needs to be, and we're restarting the race. So green, white checker. We'll see how it finishes out at the end.
Adam.
All right, thanks, Vince. Now the 3 car of Ty Dillon. Now he's going to start dropping back. I thought they might fight it and he might stay up there. We might go a few laps here to see, but now I don't know. He's not dropped back yet.
I think he'd fall back when you get to the 1 to go.
We got overtime. We got Dash for Cash. We got Justin Allgaier, who's dominant, that doesn't want to lose this race to Kyle Larson. This is going to be quite the restart.
There's the overtime line. This is a 2-lap shootout. If the caution comes out before the race leader gets to the overtime line on that opening lap, we re-rack them, do it again, and we can stay here all day long and do it. But once the race leader passes the overtime line, if the caution comes out, then we'll sort through where everybody is running, and if you can get back to the checkered flag, that is where you will finish. We basically freeze the field once the caution comes out.
Now here's a question I got. If you're Kyle Larson, top or bottom, right? If you're on the bottom, maybe you're in a little bit more control, but I don't know. I mean, you look at the 7 car a couple restarts ago, he fires off so fast, and he's able to get such a good run off of turn 2. We saw him do it on the top side on a restart before this. Oh, I don't know which lane I'd pick.
I think I would take the bottom. I don't know if I want to let Justin Allgaier inside of me and go down there and get to turn 1 and think, if I bank off of Kyle Larson, I've got a really good chance of getting through this corner. This is going to be aggressive.
Yeah, and at this point, maybe if you're Austin Dillon or Daniel Hemrick, you're in pretty good shape. Maybe you try to squeak through and they start racing hard.
Sadler going to restart 6th here on those older tires. Allgaier will be 2nd, and Daniel Hemrick, the other driver, still in contention for the Dash for Cash. Won last week at Bristol, is in the 21 and going to restart 4th. He's not out of the game. You know, it looked like this thing was going to be over, be decided between teammates. So much has changed with that late caution courtesy of B.J. McLeod, who had problems.
3 words, short track racing.
Yes.
That's exactly what you get when you mix it up on the 3/4 mile track here in Virginia.
You're about to see some serious short track NASCAR racing here.
If you like this, tune in tomorrow, 1:30 Eastern
I like
time. NASCAR on Fox. NASCAR's Top Shelf going at it, 400-lap stage racing from the Commonwealth of Virginia.
Joey likes it so much, he's even going to do it.
Yeah, I get to play tomorrow. This is going to be fun. I get to watch up here a little bit today, learn a little bit, and then try to apply it tomorrow.
Have you got confirmation on exactly where you're going to be starting the race from tomorrow?
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Next week, we go from the short tracks to the wide open high banks Talladega Superspeedway.
Xfinity speeds into Dega for some high-speed, high-drama racing at one of the wildest tracks on the circuit. Which driver will cruise into victory lane at the end of the day? Find out Saturday. Coverage begins at 12:30 p.m. Eastern on Fox.
I get to play there, too.
In the 22 next week.
That's right.
And I hope it doesn't end for you like it did last year, because that was really scary coming to the
Yeah, I know. I was just
flag.
watching a replay, and you know, at least there was 2 highlights. There was a highlight of us crashing, but there was also a highlight of winning, so that's okay.
Kyle Larson, the race leader, chooses the inside lane. To his outside, Justin Allgaier, who's looking to win the $100,000. Allgaier is dominated today, leading a race high 157 laps. Austin Dillon is 3rd. Daniel Hemrick also going for the cash. He won it last week. He restarts in the 4th position. Elliott Sadler behind him, also Dash for Cash eligible, but on older tires. Overtime, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Here we go.
Justin Allgaier gets a good start here. He's going to be right on his door into the corner.
Oh, but Allgaier slips up in a great turn by Larson. Will they get off turn 2 without crashing?
Hemrick up to 3rd.
No!
They're by the overtime line. No caution yet. Larson is out front. Caution is out now. Larson leading. Allgaier going to finish 2nd. The white flag was in the air. No. We see the caution lights are on. They're waving the white flag, but not the caution and the white together. So the caution was out. We freeze the field. Kyle Larson was the race leader at the time of caution. Justin Allgaier was 2nd. So Larson is going to collect his 2nd victory of 2017. And Allgaier is going to finish 2nd and win the Dash for Cash. And both of them sped up coming back to the official checkered flag there, because I think everybody was just a little bit confused about what had happened, maybe.
I think it was, because the caution lights came on, but the flagman just had a white flag. So, and they called a caution from the tower. So I think there's a little confusion with the flags that they saw, and they thought maybe we should still race. Who knows?
and Justin Allgaier taking his window net down. He said, "This race is over." Whoa. Somebody said, "I don't see the caution flag being waved." They took off. Look at that.
How about Kyle Larson? I mean, Vince talked about it on every pit stop and in a number of pit reports, how they were fighting that race car. But when Ty Dillon gets the violation on the restart and drops to the back, Larson inherits the lead and is able to get his 2nd win of the year.
Kyle told me before he ran this race today that he's not very good here at Richmond.
No, he didn't lead many laps, but he
right
led
here,
the right
watch
one.
that. There's the overtime line. He crosses it, and we'll watch for the caution light.
I don't know if we can see it from this angle.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, we kind of missed it. We're going to try to circle that.
Here we are.
There
right
we go.
So we said it. Once the race leader crosses the overtime line on the opening lap, of the 2-lap shootout. Caution comes out, we freeze the field. And when we did that, it was Kyle Larson leading. Frustration for Justin Allgaier, who led 157 laps today, but is going to record a second-place finish and not get win number 2 in 2017.
Man, look at that energy.
I don't know what he's talking about. He's definitely angry, and as he should be. It's such a fast car. You know, had a great shot at winning the race. He did a great job. I don't know what he's talking to NASCAR about there.
Maybe when they tell him he's won $100,000, he'll feel better.
I don't know. It helps a little bit,
cool,
but man, you want to go to victory lane with some trophies and all. This is going to be bittersweet for him.
Hey, Sadler finished 7th, was 9th when he made that pit stop. I'd say they made the most of what had been a tough afternoon and weekend. Overtime in Richmond. It's Kyle Larson who wins it.
Hey, Adam, look who's 6th.
Welcome back to the eBay Motors post-race show. So we have a winner, and that winner is Kyle Larson, his second victory of the season in the Xfinity Series. And let's show you this final restart one more time as Kyle Larson crosses the overtime line just as the 16 crashes behind him.
But this is the restart where it puts us into overtime. Kyle Larson in the blue 42. He is the leader. Justin Allgaier second. They go through turn 1 and 2. Justin gets a little bit loose right there. You see Larson pulls away. The overtime line, you're going to see it. They're going to cross the white line. Right there you see Ryan Reed in the 16 crashing. But there's that overtime line I was talking about. The leader, there's the leader right there crossing the overtime line. We're still under green. Once he crosses that line, if the yellow comes on, and you're going to see it come on here right directly, then the field is frozen. The race is official.
And we'll show, there's the line, there's the 42 crossing the line as we just showed you. And he has made his way to victory lane. He called himself this week the last true racer because of all of the races that he does.
There you see, he's well beyond the overtime line. I mean, he's down in the middle of turns 3 and 4. Light comes on, field is frozen right there. You can race all you want, but the field is frozen and locked in, which would put Kyle Larson winning the race, Justin Allgaier second.
Kyle Larson only led 8 laps in this race, but he led the one that counted, which was the final one. He's down in victory lane with Vince Welch.
Kyle Larson climbs from his Camaro and celebrates in victory lane at Richmond. His second win of the season. Kyle says he's not very good at this racetrack, but he looked pretty good there at the end. You didn't lead many, but you led the one that counted most. How'd you do it on that last restart?
Well, the 3, Ty took off early that one restart. And I don't know if I was clear or not down the backstretch, but anyways, he jumped the start, so I was able to, hey, thanks. I was able to be the leader for that last restart. Justin took off way better than I had wanted him to, and I'm surprised I cleared him off too, because I thought he would hang on my outside, if not pass me, and like he did to Austin earlier in the race. And thankfully we were able to clear him in the crash, and they threw the caution and got the overtime win. So didn't have the best car at all. Justin was by far the best. Then I felt like Ty was probably next best, and then me and Austin were pretty even. So Credit One Bank Chevy though was good enough to be in contention to win, and we got the job done. So pit crew and the whole crew, everybody at the shop did a great job. And yeah, I'm not good at this place, so to get a win's pretty neat.
What do you learn for tomorrow?
For tomorrow, just being patient. I still got to work on myself for long runs. I'm terrible on long runs, and was okay today, but tomorrow the competition's a lot harder and drivers are better. So just got to be patient, struggled in happy hour, so we'll see how we are tomorrow.
He parked it. Kyle Larson wins at Richmond.
Thanks so much, Vince. Justin Allgaier was certainly the dominant car for the majority of the race, Larry Mack. He led 157 laps, and afterwards, you could see how frustrated he was that he didn't win.
Well, he may be talking to NASCAR right there about that restart where Ty Dillon jumped the restart, and then I'm sure there's some frustration on possibly the confusion about the overtime line and the caution. I'm sure Chris will let us know here with him.
Chris, let's go to you.
Well, Shannon, he definitely is a bit frustrated down here, but he got a $100,000 check at Phoenix, and he's going to get another $100,000 check from Comcast here today. So that's going to feel a little bit good, Justin. But how did that last lap play out?
First of all, hats off to XFINITY, Comcast, for Sport. To win $100,000 dash for cash. I mean, obviously, this is something that we set out to do when we got here this weekend. And unfortunately, there at the end, the best car doesn't always win the race, and this brand freshener agriculture Chevy was awesome today, and I really hate it for the guys because we got the restart before the last one. We got one taken away from us, and unfortunately there at the end, then there was so much confusion on that last green white checkered that the caution lights were on, but we were still racing back to the line. It's just really, really disappointing. These guys at G Motorsports don't deserve that, and again, just hats off to these guys in the crew. They did a great job all weekend. All of our partners at G Motorsports, Hendrick Engine, Chevy, just everybody that's a part of this race team. It's been really, really fun, and it's bittersweet today. I'll be honest with you. It's very bittersweet. I'm very dejected. I won't lie to you, but yeah, that one hurts. That's gonna hurt for a long time. But huge thank you to everybody on this team. Pit crew did an awesome job. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Justin. Shannon?
Thanks, Chris. For a short period of time, it looked like it was certainly going to be a junior motorsports car that went to victory lane, whether it was Justin Allgaier or Elliott Sadler, who made the call to do a little pit strategy, came down and got 4 tires early. Let's check in and see what Sadler has to say after the race. He's with Matt Yoakum.
What an impressive drive by Elliott Sadler in the one. Great call in the pits, Elliott. And had you not had the caution to like you were reeling in the 7.
Yeah, I want to see a replay of the caution where all the oil or whatever went down that they didn't put any stage ride down on. So I don't understand the caution. We were where we wanted to be. We took a chance, had a chance to win a race at our home track. Thank you to Golden Corral. We did finish in the top 10, which means kids eat free on Monday, May the 1st, 2 days from now. So please go take advantage of that. It's a shame. We had a chance at $100,000, but I still don't know why. I reckon I have to go look at a replay to see if the cars were tore up or they had oil down over there. But no stage drive was down, and I didn't see any cars, so I'm not sure what the caution was for.
Thanks, Elliott.
Thanks, Matt. Looks like some junior motorsports drivers will be making their way to the NASCAR hauler to ask some questions after this race. So
I still tip my hat to Kevin Mender and Elliott's crew chief for making that call, because if you just follow the leaders, you'll follow the leader.
well, we're going to follow the leader to break, but we're going to be right back here at Richmond with more post-race. Come on back. Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear, superior performing tires to face challenging conditions on the track and on the road. Goodyear, the official tire of NASCAR. Just a reminder, Major League Baseball does follow us. Cubs Red Sox, that's at 4 p.m. right here on FS1. What an end to this race. Let's go up to the guys who called it. Adam Alexander, Michael Waltrip, and Joey Logano. Great job up there today.
Thanks. We had a lot of fun up here.
I just hope the baseball guys are happy, because here at Richmond, Kyle Larson won the race. He wasn't happy with his car all day long. Justin Allgaier second, led the most laps, won $100,000. He wasn't happy. And Elliott Sadler had the call of the race, finished seventh, and he wasn't happy either. What's up?
If I'm the NASCAR officials, I'm watching this line of people come to me and say, what all went on today? But it was just a great race. It's exactly what you expect from short track racing. There's always going to be controversy. There's always going to be guys that think they got something taken away from them.
And everyone's perspective is different all the time, you know, depending on who you are, right? And obviously, Elliott didn't want to see that caution. There was a car that went up into the wall. Did it lay down debris? We don't know, but you have to, side on the side of error, right? So, of caution. So, obviously they threw the caution for that. It kind of ruins his day, right? So he's mad about that. You know, Justin feels like he had a botched up restart. It ruined his day. You know, Kyle's happy. He thinks he's no good, but apparently he won the race. So go figure.
Add Ty Dillon to the list, too.
Oh, yeah, he was mad for sure.
Yeah.
Leading late and had to drop to the rear
But you
on
know
the
who were
restart
happy?
violation.
Us and the fans. I mean, we saw a really competitive race, and I can't wait for tomorrow because you guys are going to be 3, even 4 wide like we saw today. We saw the outside lane work. It wasn't the preferred groove. I think if you can get your car to hook right around the bottom, that might be where you need to be. But there's going to be a lot of stories developing 400 laps tomorrow.
250 laps today plus overtime 400 tomorrow. What do you anticipate, Joey?
Well, I think we saw it today. You know, we saw the track get wide, but we saw the fastest cars sticking it on the bottom. But with these cars tomorrow, you got more horsepower, you got a heavier car. It may move around a little bit more, but I don't think it's going to be that much better being way up high. But we'll have to wait and see. The track's definitely taking a lot more rubber. The game has changed, but the good thing for me, at least where I have to start tomorrow, there'll be plenty of room to move around and pass cars, and that's what I'm going to need to have.
And let's add to the list of happy people the kids. They're eating free on Monday.
That's right. They are, courtesy of Elliott Sadler. I'm going with you qualified 5th. That's what I'm saying. You qualified 5th for tomorrow's race, and I'm going to end it right there. Thanks for being here. We'll see you soon on NASCAR Race Hub and back in the booth for the Monster Mile at Dover, all right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Let's go there, yeah.
And we talked about a number of drivers that were unhappy. I got to believe Daniel Hemrick is happy because he was top 5 for a second consecutive week. He's with Matt Yoakum.
Impressive weekend for Daniel Hemrick. Scores the pole, and you ran pretty much top 5 all day long. You finished 3rd. What did you learn most about today?
Just kind of like what we need to be to come back in a day race. Unfortunately, we don't get to do that again this year, but really proud of the effort. Everybody on this Blue Gate Bank Chevy Camaro did a great job all weekend, unloading strong. We got off a little bit in practice and showed our strength by getting back to where we need to be in the race. And getting our first pole as a group is something we can't hold our heads down about. We got to hold them up high. We had an opportunity in there to race for the Dash for Cash. Thanks to XFINITY and Comcast for that opportunity, and congratulations to Justin. We missed a little bit all day, but proud of the effort.
Strong top 3 for Hemrick today.
We've got more from Richmond coming up. We are going to have Justin Allgaier up here in the Hollywood Hotel. We're going to ask him what questions he wants answered and how good that $100,000 check is going to feel in his hands. Come on back. So the widest selection of parts have never been easier to shop. Check out eBay Motors to find the right part for your ride. Find it, add it, get it fast. Kyle Larson drove to victory lane, but let's show you how the rest of the race went today. Brendan Gaughan hits the wall, lap 19. He made brief contact with Casey Mears, and at the end of stage 1, that 22 was loose.
He had his hands full, as did Brendan Gaughan. I think both these guys were glad to see this day come to an end, even though Ryan Blaney did end up finishing 5th in that 22 car.
I don't think it's good when that steering wheel goes to the right. Austin Dillon, winner of stage 1. Then on lap 116, it was Dakota Armstrong that went around.
And this kind of set up a fact of who would pit and who would not pit, but because of only a limited set of tires, all of the leaders stayed out right here.
Justin Allgaier, he would go on to win the stage 2. He knows what it takes to run for the Dash for Cash. Qualifies along with 3 other guys, Daniel Hemrick, Kyle Benjamin, and Elliott Sadler. All 4 racing for $100,000.
This is B.J. McLeod in that 78 car, lap 238. He brings out the caution, puts fluid down, and
such a heartbreak,
Kyle Benjamin, I mean, he ran up in the top 5, top 10 so much, and all types of trouble on this pit stop. Ends up getting caught up in a crash and unfortunately finished 32nd.
Heartbreaker, because he had a good day going. Then with 4 laps to go, it was a big wreck. William Byron has car issues and puts the 18 Daniel Suarez into the wall. 6 cars total were involved in that.
This is what set up the overtime, and the Ty Dillon right there. This is jumping the restart. NASCAR did come back and look at it. Unfortunately, it didn't change the outcome of the restart, but he had to go to the tail end of the field.
We go into overtime, and the 16 goes into the wall.
And at that point, Kyle Larson, who was already leading the race, in fact, you see Kyle Larson and Justin Allgaier, there was so much confusion about was the race over, but the 42 car had crossed the overtime line, and he goes to victory lane here at Richmond.
He does, celebrating that victory, the 2nd of the year. Dash for Cash winners. Let's take a look. So far, Justin Allgaier racking up the money. He's got a 2 with a whole lot of zeros behind it as he's won $100,000 2 times. But certainly the story for Justin Allgaier here today was not the fact necessarily that you won the $100,000. Obviously, that's huge, but you had some questions for NASCAR after the race. What did you want to find out?
Well, I mean, there's a couple things that obviously went down. First of all, the restart that got jumped. You know, that was super disappointing because, you know, we were the first car on 4 tires, obviously had the fastest car up to that point and led a lot of laps. And, you know, it's frustrating when cars do that and go that early. So then that sets up, you know, restarting second on the last restart. And then, you know, we were coming to the start-finish line. The white flag is waving and the yellow lights are on. So there's a lot of confusion as to whether or not we were still racing, if the green flag was out, if the yellow flag was out. And it's really disappointing to have the car that we had all day. Our Brand Freshener Agriculture Chevy was awesome, and unfortunately we got one taken away from us, and there's nothing we can do about it. You know, that's probably the hardest part. You know, when you're in a situation like this.
Did you get any answers yet?
No, actually, I haven't even gotten. I literally went straight from the car here, so I haven't gotten to see anybody. The one official that I did unload on probably didn't have any answers for me, so that was disappointing.
And you can see the light. That's where it came on right there, Justin. You guys were well past the overtime line. We had some other drama that was being set up. Were you aware that your teammate Elliott Sadler came and got those fresh tires just 18 laps into that final stage, and how quick he was coming through the field? Did Jason Burnett, did he make you aware of that?
Well, I mean, obviously I could see Elliott coming through the field and was running really good lap times, and to be honest with you, it was disappointing to know that we had such a good car, and I was doing everything I could do, and he was just, you know, getting to me a lot quicker than I wanted him to. And then I was kind of happy because the caution came out. You know, for me, I knew we had a really good short run car. I knew that we had 1 set of tires left, and if we were going to be, you know, at the end there with tires, I thought we had the car that we could win with. And unfortunately, we never even really got to race with that. You know, so that was probably the most disappointing part. But you know, still, everybody at Junior Motorsports did a great job. I mean, really, we just as easily could have finished first and second if the caution had come out. And you know, it's just unfortunate circumstances that kept us from winning today. But
on the flip side of that, we did get the Xfinity Series Dash for Cash, which was
say,
really, really cool.
We did win
$100,000. That was really cool. Huge thank you to Xfinity Comcast for all they do for our sport. Unfortunately, and I told him this when we were standing down there. I said, I don't want you to think that I didn't want this check and I didn't want to win the Dash for Cash. But man, it's so bittersweet to know that we could have been in victory lane doing it again, just like we did it at Phoenix a few weeks ago.
And points. You're second in points. So, I mean, you got 1-2, Junior Motorsports. This is really the confidence between the group. You guys just seem to be running fast, ton of confidence, fast cars, and everything seems to be clicking.
Everybody at our shop does an amazing job. All the guys at Junior Motorsports are amazing. Our team, our 7 team, they're awesome group of guys. I love being with them each and every week. And then, you know, the Hendrick engine department, we've had killer engines here. We got beat by a Hendrick engine, which I think is probably also disappointing. And then everybody at Chevrolet. I mean, they've done a great job of, you know, trying to make sure that our Chevys are fast and these Camaros look good in victory lane. I just wish it was ours today and not the 42.
Yeah, certainly $100,000. You know who else is happy about that? Your crew guys, right? Because don't you share the money with them?
I do usually, yes. Yes, so it's good. I don't get all the money, though.
Well, the guys will get some of it, so it'll be a big party for those guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you in Talladega next weekend. All right, we'll look at the points as we go to break. You see Justin Allgaier there, 41 behind his teammate Elliott Sadler. More from Richmond coming up. Well, don't forget, coming up right after our coverage, you can see some baseball action. It's Cubs Red Sox, Major League Baseball, right here on FS1. It's a doubleheader day starting at 4 o'clock. Now, the stat sheet for Kyle Benjamin will show that he finished 32nd in today's race, but that's certainly not the story of the day, as he ran in the top 10 all race, and he is with Chris Neville.
And Kyle Benjamin has an impressive run in his debut in the Xfinity Series, but a problem on that final pit stop. What happened there, Kyle?
Drove it off the jack right there. That's something I was worried about coming into this. I don't have a lot of experience doing pit stops, and I really tried to mentally prep for it as much as possible. I was really happy with the first two. Got too eager on the last one, but I had it for the guys. We had a really fast car and a good run going, and it was going to be an awesome debut. Learned a lot. These guys definitely race harder than what I'm used to, so it was cool to race with them and kind of race with the next level, but learned a lot, and I'll apply it at Pocono.
Thanks, Kyle.
Certainly an impressive run for that young man right there. But who else stood out to you today, Larry Mack?
Well, I guess all year from our rookie standpoint, we've been talking about William Byron, but I want to take a look at Daniel Hemrick. Sat on the pole, got that 5th place finish at Bristol, comes home 3rd today. So all of a sudden, Daniel Hemrick, Richard Childress Racing as a rookie, he's starting to make some noise and say, hey, I'm a rookie over here too, and only this was his 7th or 8th start in the Xfinity Series.
His first start here at Richmond.
Exactly. Had to lean on his wife, who had a few starts here in a K&N car.
She did have some in the K&N car, but I think it's shaping up for Junior Motorsports. Looking pretty good for those guys this season.
Yes, it is. I'm telling you, Justin Allgaier, I know he's disappointed. We appreciate him coming in here, but he's going to be a championship contender, no question.
Well, we will see you next week at Talladega. Coverage starts at 12:30 Eastern. We'll be on Fox. We've got a doubleheader coming up right here on FS1. What a day. Major League Baseball, the champion Cubs against the Red Sox. Now over to Joe Buck.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoy today's broadcast.